Hello, and welcome to the Curse at Ravenspire live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Doug Kapoff. With me are our players, Ethan, playing Rivers, the human fighter. Drew, playing Lysander, the elven bard warlock. Kevin, playing Casimir, the Dampier sorcerer. Pat, playing Roderick, the human barbarian. Darren, playing Calsolus, the tiefling rogue cleric. And Jeff, playing Zora, the reborn ranger. This is the When Bards Attack podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to the Curse at Ravenspire, a When Bards Attack podcast, your home for live play D&D games. Not a lot of housekeeping this week. We are on a different night, on Monday night here, so there is no game on Wednesday. Starfall will continue on Sunday night, and you can now catch it on Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Spotify, all three. So with that, we'll just jump right back into our game here. Jeff is not with us tonight, so we have a little bit of a small group, but we're going to jump right back in. So bringing back the players with me tonight, Pat, Darren, Drew, and Ethan. I'll be taking care of Jeff's character as far as a character sheet goes. Maybe Drew, if you could maybe kind of do actions, just sort of declarations and whatnot for Jeff's character if it comes up, that would be great. Last time,
I do believe he's making death throws, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Making death saves. There's not a lot to do right now. He's just kind of contemplating thoughts and decisions in life, that kind of thing, or death, as it were. All right, last time on Curse at Ravenspire, our group, let me get some music going here, perfect. Last time, our group made their way through the temple, or through the tower, this old ancient wizard's tower near Lake Baratok, where it became clear that some sort of vampire hunter named Van Richten, a legendary vampire hunter, has been apparently staying. And you kind of raided the place, fearing that someone may come along. You guys kind of raided the place of what you could, gathered up some notes, some hints about potentially the Amber Temple. You picked up a map which shows you where the Amber Temple is, some equipment, and then ultimately set on your way. You took a old cart, a magical wagon from the tower that is driven by two spectral horses. You took your other cart full of supplies that you stole, possibly, we're not really sure yet, and made your way down towards Argenvastholt, where you guys believe that the weapon that was foretold in the cards of Madame Eva may be hidden. It is late afternoon, nearly to Argenvastholt. The two wagons have been carrying on, when suddenly you heard the sounds of horses behind you all. Two nightmarish horses with flame coming from their hooves came charging down the road behind you all. Ridden by two darkened figures, they approached. The two wagons stopped. A number of the adventurers made their way into the road, to prepare for battle, in case that is what they wanted, and sure enough, they did. As one of these spectral creatures leapt from his horse and began to assault Rivers. Zora, I can't remember her name. Zora made a quick attack at one of the others. However, as she looked into the eyes of this creature, she saw death, and she has fallen to 0 hit points, now currently making death saves. Pat, Roderick was able to knock one of the other riders from his horse with a mighty epic swing. And he is currently engaged with that one, and these two horses just kind of darted past the wagons and have stopped and turned towards you all. And that is where we left off. So, we're going to jump right... Any housekeeping items that anybody has questions before we jump right back into initiative?
What was our order? Can you remind me?
Sure.
Like who...
I sure can. Let me pull up the encounter, which should have been more prepped for, and I wasn't. Here it is. Resume. All right. The order for this encounter that we are in the middle of is Calsolus at the top. Some bad guys. Lysander. Roderick. Zora with one successful death save. Rivers. And that is it. Yes, that is the order. Before Rivers, some more bad guys. So the bad guys are kind of intermingled between. So Calsolus, turn it over to you. In front of you, these.
Game.
Yep, I sure can. In front of you, two black nightmarish horses are looking directly at the two of you. Kind of give you a look, but then turn back down the road. You can see one of them starts kind of pushing his hoof into the ground, like he's getting ready to charge back across the path that you guys came down, back towards their riders. They look like they're ignoring you. They look at you and then seem to ignore you.
Okay, so they're how far past?
They're like 10 feet in front of you. They're close, but they're both kind of to the side of the road and looking not at you. They look at you once, look back down the road towards Roderick and Rivers, and you see it kind of put its head down and start kind of pushing its hoof into the ground as if it's preparing to charge.
Okay. And the one in front of Roderick is the one that we beat up pretty good.
Roderick hit it pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's moving a lot slower than the other one. Let's just say that.
Not the horse. I'm sorry, not the horses. The two riders.
Yep, correct. Yep, the one in front of Roderick was less. It does appear to have been hit quite a few times.
Okay. Okay, then from here, so one by Rivers is still pretty good. Is that what you're saying?
Looks that way, as far as you can tell.
All right. Then I am. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the one in front of Roderick. It's closer.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and pull with my bow. Just go ahead. Take a shot.
Okay, so this is a full cart. So you would have to kind of get up and either get up on the roof to get a clear shot, or you'd have to move onto the other side of Lysander.
Okay.
You don't have a clear view to anyone but the two horses currently.
Okay. Then let me. Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to move up here. Oh, it's not letting me move. Hold on.
And Doug, just as a reminder, the one that Hat is fighting, I've cast Hex upon, so they have disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws.
I am glad you reminded me that, because I had forgotten.
I had it in my notes. I remember.
Alright, it's not letting me move my character. What the heck?
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there it goes. Okay. So I'm going to move there. I'm going to hold for whichever one of them moves first of the two riders.
Okay, so whichever one moves first, you want to take a shot at?
Well, I break into you.
Is it just me, or is Darren breaking up really bad? Is it me?
Me. Okay.
Hang on. I think it's me. Everybody's breaking up. I think it's me. Hang on one second.
Is it me or him?
No, I think it's me.
I think it's me.
I think it's me. Testing, testing.
I can hear you.
Everybody hear me?
Yep, I can. I think it was me. I think everybody froze up for a minute there.
I'm just having some really bad, I'm actually having bad, latency on Discord right now, too. I don't know what's going on.
Me too.
Me too.
It's everybody. I think that's the issue.
It might be Discord.
Uh-oh.
That's a first for us. Let's give it just a second here.
It's just testing you, Doug.
Is it? I'm going to put us on break for just a second here, a technical break. Break. All right, we're back. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here with Discord, but I think we're back, so we're going to try to keep going. So, Darren, go ahead and redeclare your action, because I didn't hear it all 3 times.
Okay, so I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to hold for whichever one of those 2 moves first, and then I'm going to take a shot at whichever one goes first. I can't remember which one was first. So.
Okay, got it. So you just start holding there for a moment. Got it. All right, next up. Sorry, I got discombobulated here. All right, next up, it is the horse. Roderick, as you're kind of getting ready to bear down on this robed creature, the horse closest to you just charges at you, and just charges through your space, basically. You will get an attack of opportunity if you want it. Actually, he only moves 60 feet, so he's going to get right there as he runs through you. And we will do a hoof attack. What's your AC, Pat?
17.
17 on the dot. Perfect. Pat, that is 6 bludgeoning, half to 3. I believe you were raging.
Yes, indeed.
And then an additional 9 points of fire damage, however. As the flaming hoof slams into you. As this fiend charges into you. Its first attack. The other races past you, streaming towards you, Roderick Rivers. Get the two R's mixed up. He's going to take a dash action, and he just stops right by his rider as if to, wait for him to get back on. And that's all he does. Lysander, over to you. Followed by Roderick.
Did I not get an attack of opportunity when the horse went by?
You know what? He would have been... Yeah, I would say he would have been close enough. Yeah, it was kind of iffy there, but yes, I think so.
Okay. I can't remember. Can I use a cantrip as an attack of opportunity or just a physical attack?
Only if you have
That's
Warcaster.
physical attack.
Oh, right. Okay, I don't have Warcaster. Okay, I'll just do a swing with my rapier then.
Okay.
How about a 19?
That'll hit all day long.
Okay, for bottomed out, but still got an 8.
Okay. 8 damage. Okay. And that's just straight damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. All right. That is Lysander. It's your turn now. So attack of opportunity. Get your reaction back. You're up.
All right. I'm going to blast double barrel the person that is in that Rivers or Roderick is fighting. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the one who has Hex on them, if memory serves. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So. 17?
Nice.
17 hits.
Cool.
Good.
So this is the force damage.
Yep.
For one blast, and then a second blast.
As your first hits it, so you actually have to roll to attack each one, but the first
right.
one hits, and you can move it if you wish. As the first one hits it, you just see Pat as he's kind of getting back up. The blast hits him, and he just turns into just vapor, like mist, just kind of.
Cool. So
Okay, sick.
That's yeah.
give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I just want to look over Hex. I think it's a bonus action to move it if I drop somebody to 0. Yep. Okay, so
That's
bonus
correct.
action, I'll apply Hex to the horse, to the nightmare, and I'll use the other blast of my Eldritch Blast on that.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Uh, 22.
Hits all day long. Yep.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm bottoming. I've like rolled ones on all of this stuff. It's still 6. But let me add the Hex in real quick. So that's just 1d6. Necrotic damage. Not that that's going to make a difference, but 4. So I think 10 altogether.
Got it. Okay. You blast
Bonus
it.
action. Done.
Done. Stay on the cart. All right. Roderick, over to you, followed by Zora.
All right. I don't. Did I get an attack of opportunity on the horse as it moved?
No, it didn't actually move out of your
Okay, it
range.
didn't go all the way. Okay.
Didn't get to. I thought it had more movement.
Oh, perfect. Man, you have enough. I think I'm just gonna give it 2 attacks. Hit it in the
Okay.
hindquarters and try to quit it from moving.
Keep it simple. I like it.
Hammer, rage. Oh, this is. Anyway, go. Oh, it's
Hits, just barely.
14 and oh, man, 26.
2 big swings.
First one is 10 regular damage plus 3 radiant.
Don't you get a bonus to your radiant?
Oh yeah, it's plus 2, so 5 radiant.
So 15 total.
And then the second one. Can't see. 13.
Oh, big swing. You see its hindquarters almost get crushed. You see its leg drops down. It drops onto its hooves. Kind of 1-2 legs go down. It starts to favor its back legs. You heard something crunch. It looks heavily wounded.
Oh, man.
Anything else? That.
No.
Okay.
Done.
Darren, can you give me 2 d20s, please, for Zora? It's with advantage, so we'll take the higher of the 2.
Big money, no wins.
There we go.
2 fails. So it's definitely a fail. What are the odds?
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Jeff. 1
Sorry,
fail.
Zora.
So 1 success, 1 fail. All right. It's okay. Kevin had death. Kevin started the last session or last Sunday with death saves, and his first roll was a 1. He did it off camera because he wasn't there that night, and I was like, man, they got to get to you quick. All right. Zora's. Yeah, we did. Zora's done. It brings us over to the 3 fails. Yeah, 3 successes or 3 fails, but a natural 1 is 2 fails. A 20 is you automatically get back up with 1 hit point.
Gotcha.
So either side is good or bad. And then if you take a melee attack while you're down, it is 2 fails automatically. If you take any damage while you're down, it's 1 fail if it's not a melee attack. All the death save rules for those that don't know them. All right, over to the creature. The robed figure looks at you, Rivers, and he is going to he's just going to take a swing.
He's going to take an arrow.
Is he holding a weapon?
Is he holding what?
Is he armed? Like, does he have an actual weapon?
No. And he touched you before. You just felt your life kind of drained out of you as he grabbed you.
I couldn't remember if they were like actually armed or not.
Yep. So he has not moved yet, Darren. You were very specific about moved. He's taking a swing. Did you mean attacked?
I meant any sort of. He's moving. If he's going to attack, he's moving. Like, yeah, I meant any sort of movement.
For clarity, move is an action, attack is an action.
You
may. I said for clarity, move is an action, attack is an action. Okay. Be clear for that purpose would be good for me. All right, go ahead and take a shot. However, I will. It's fine with me.
Okay. $27 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Whoops. What can I have?
13.
13.
Yep. 13. Arrow sticks into him. Let's see. That's a regular ammo, so that's +6 back.
Yeah, that's just regular.
All right. He reaches towards you, Rivers, with a...
Do not touch me.
You say that. And actually, what he says as he does, he reaches out to you. He tries to grab you, and all he says, and you hear this whisper through his darkened cloak, and you see his gray skin and not red eyes. You just hear, "Where is she?" And then he tries to grab you, and he misses. That's 12.
He should have said tickle, tickle, tickle.
I'm gonna riposte that miss.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Here comes the attack roll. Let me get a 26 to hit.
That'll do it.
And let me get a little bit of oh, nice. A 5, and then an additional. What's my superiority die? D8. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
D8.
Should be.
So 5 plus 8, 13 damage.
Got it. Nice roll. You slam into this thing as he reaches by you, yelling, "Where is she?" You push him back, slam him with this magical flail, and then it is your turn. And as you slam him with the flail, you do look up, and you are within 30 feet of him, and starting your turn, I need you to make, please, a... well, unless you know... I don't think you know that you can't look at these guys, so... I mean, I'll let you make the call. If you want to divert your eyes away from him, you will not have to make a save.
But
you would be attacking blind. I don't know if you would know that.
I'm going to look at him even harder than before.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't think Zora got a chance to say don't look at them. She, as the hunter, would have known what these are. But she unfortunately just dropped dead as soon as she did, as they came in.
Rivers feels the cold brush of death, and his arms are open.
Yeah, fair enough. Can you make a con save? And let's see. Let's see. If you miss it by more than 5, you will be reduced to 0.
10?
Okay, that is a fail. It is not a fail by 5.
I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration.
Okay.
22.
Nice.
No damage.
We get that.
Would've,
Still alive.
yeah, well, it would have done damage. It would not have been to 0. You have to fail by 5.
These guys are pretty nasty though, and I'm not like super healthy right now.
No, it is your go as we wrap this round.
Sweet. I'm swinging at him.
Swing away, Meryl. Swing away.
Nice. Let me get a 14 to hit.
That is a hit. Oh no, it's not. Just misses.
Okay, I missed one, and I'm swinging again for 17.
That one hits. He ducks underneath the first one. He pops back up as the flail swings around.
Yeah, 5 damage. Bottomed out again
for 5.
Yeah,
Okay, slams into his head.
I know, dude.
He rolled an 8 on the reposit dice. That was nice.
True, that was nice.
You crush his skull. You hear it kind of crick to the side. Still up, but looks heavily, slowly. Just kind of, you see the mists that kind of form its body and its cloak start to dissipate this round.
I'm gonna go second wind. I'm swinging again.
That would be action surge.
Our second wind. Sorry, action surge.
Okay, second wind is healing. You may take an action surge.
Oh, I only get one of those. I actually am just going to do second wind. I'm not going to do action surge. So you can continue. I'll heal.
Calsolus, over to you.
Okay. Can I gauge when I hit him? Did it seem to not do as much damage as I would have expected to?
Yeah. I'm generally will always say that, so you can are aware after one attack. Yeah, he seems to kind of shrug it off.
Okay. Then I'm going to put the bow away, and I'm going to cast Holy Word at him. So, speaking Stellaris under my breath, squeeze of my hand, ball of energy form or light, squeeze it, and then just a ray of light comes down. 25 to hit.
Why was that with advantage?
Because I didn't move.
I thought that was just with your ranged weapon, not with spells.
It's both.
Okay, we'll have to look at that. All right, go for it. Damage, please.
14 radiant.
14. As this radiant light comes down, you see it just explode into mist. Just this white energy comes through.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Calsolus, anything else?
That would be it. That's all I got. Yeah.
Okay. After your round, the horse, so this one explodes. The two horses, seeing the two riders destroyed. Roderick, yours just kind of swings around with its hoof. Actually, no, it's so injured. It is going to disengage, and it just flies up into the air. So you take action, disengage, and it just starts kind of moving, kind of pulls his legs back, and just kind of lifts up in a flame like torrent underneath it as it kind of flies up into the air away from you. With that one being so injured, it is not stupid. And it just starts flying up into the air. The other one, Rivers, however, starts to move away. It will not take a disengage action. Instead, kind of starts to run, gets behind you, kind of pushes its back leg up at you once to take a hoof towards your back, to the back of you, and then it continues running on. You will have an attack of opportunity if you wish, as it begins to escape. That is an 11, so it misses. This hoof goes wide, you duck underneath it, and then it starts to run away if you want to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, 11.
Misses. As the foot kind of pushes you back, you can't quite find purchase, and it starts just taking off down the road, and it starts to lift up into the air with the other. My question for you all, well, we're still in initiative, so it doesn't matter. Lysander, over to you. We still have someone down, so I was going to ask if you wanted to attempt to engage with them as they fly away and run away or not, but we still have somebody down first. So, Lysander?
Cool. I'm going to take a Eldritch Blast at the one by Roderick that has Hex on it, and see if I can nip that one.
Okay, well, it's 90 feet up in the air. What's your range? 100?
120.
Okay, so you're just in range as it's starting to kind of disappear into the night or into the evening sky.
Gotcha. All right, see if we can go skeet shooting with a horse.
Yep.
I really hope I don't blast this thing out of the sky onto Zora.
Smashes Zora.
It's 90 feet away, so
It's 21.
hit, and you can just roll the second one real quick. Let's do them all together.
13.
2 hits. Give me all the damage.
15.
First one's enough. As it goes to fly off, leaving Roderick behind, you blast it, and yeah, you see this horse. You see it's the left side of it just get burned and sizzled away by this force blast. His bone and sinew just kind of explodes out, and you see it just tumble into the woods. Okay.
Nice.
Lysander. The other one is just breaking for basically for atmosphere. Lysander, anything else?
Is it more than 120 feet away?
Yes, it would be, because it would be 90 feet away as well. And then another, hold on. Another, then another 120. So yeah, it's out of range.
Okay, never mind then. Nothing I can do about that.
No witnesses.
Yeah.
One witness.
Well, not one witness, but
Okay, who's forcing?
He ain't talking.
It's going
Okay.
back to graze in the pasture.
Yeah. All right, so turnover, Drew.
yes.
Roderick, over to you.
Did anybody see Zora actually go down? Like,
You were hiding behind the cart the whole time, so I would say no.
okay, I'm gonna
Rivers
deactivate
did.
Rage and kind of come around the cart. I don't know if we're still kind of working on turns here, but
15. Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
are.
essentially make my way over to. I'm just walking towards Rivers. I guess until I get to the corner and then run to Zora.
I want to see at what point you can see her.
Yeah.
I added a wall. Yeah, you can't see her yet. There you go. How much movement is that?
Let's see.
I think that's 30 right there.
That's here.
Do you have any
Also,
movement
oh.
left?
I have 10 left.
Oh, you have 40
Yeah.
movement. Okay, so yeah, you come around the corner and you see Zora clutching her chest and just not moving at all. Looks deader than usual.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Look over at Rivers. I think she needs help.
If you do not have a way to heal, all characters may make a medicine check to attempt to stabilize someone. That is a standard rule.
I was going to say, I think that I had a potion at some point in the very beginning, but I don't put it on my sheet, but I'll try the medicine check.
If it's not on your sheet, it's been left somewhere in the wilderness.
Oh no, that's a one.
Okay, that's a no. Yeah, you look at it. She's just so messed up. You know, her body. I mean, she's already kind of hewn together. You're not entirely sure what to even stop. What would be wrong at this point? And unfortunately, after Roderick's turn, it is Zora's turn. So I don't want anyone to be particularly responsible for her death if the worst should happen. But I'm going to have Ethan and Drew each roll a d20.
yeah.
We'll split it up.
Okay.
Easy.
If this is 2 1s, she would die.
No, we're good. Let's go, Drew.
Do it. 15.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
so-
good.
So there is a success there, still down, but is a success. All right, that's a success marked off. Okay, after Zora's turn, it is River's turn.
Alrighty.
Stay in initiative until death saves are done.
So I can't get to this guy, right?
No, it's gone. It's
gone.
90 feet up in the
Oh,
air.
it's just gone. Okay, all right, cool.
It's running.
Yeah. All right. I'll go to Zora and do a medicine check.
Okay, you may also make a medicine check. Start doing CPR, kind of what I imagine this probably looks like since there's no wound. Just got
13?
scared to death. 13's enough. Stabilized. We're out of initiative. You start giving kind of CPR and, what makes for a heart for this undead sort of creature begins to beat again. I'm surprised that she wasn't immune to frighten, which kind of gives you immunity to that attack. But I looked, and she was not. So,
Just like it's paladins and stuff.
yep. All right, we are out of initiative, and she is stable at 0. Everything
Nice.
goes quiet. The horse, you see it just kind of disappear into the afternoon sun as it is, late afternoon, if you recall. It's probably around 3-4 o'clock at this point. And you guys are just, less than a quarter of a mile probably from Argavostholt. You can kind of see the mountainside it's sitting on is just really riding along this kind of woodland path. You can probably just make out the tips of its parapets from here.
Everything went according to plan. Easy.
That was a good encounter, Pat. You rolled that one. That was the random encounter to see if there was a random encounter on the road. That was a good one.
Nice.
I was thinking with the 18 that I rolled, it was going to be smooth sailing, Like it
No,
was
it's backwards for random encounter checks in the official book, which I rarely use in games, but in Curse of Strahd I do use a little bit more because the roads are supposed to be dangerous, the woods are supposed to be dangerous, so the higher you roll, the more likely it is. So it's backwards for that. So keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Hell yeah.
All right. It is quiet. She is out, but you are there with all these carts. What do you guys want to do? I take you out of initiative. Game is yours.
So let's check the carts real quick, make sure nothing's been, destroyed, hurt, or anything. And
Yeah, they didn't even touch the carts. So the carts seem to be fine.
Let's hoof it to Argavostholt. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Did I hear him right? Did he say, where's the girl?
Where is she? Is what you heard. Yes.
Where is she?
Yeah.
They're for
Sorry,
sure looking.
not to take a mini step back, but
I mean, I think that at least says that our plan worked to a certain extent.
that was what I was getting at.
Oh
Like,
yeah, we
it
did fake out, bring her with us, didn't we?
Yeah.
And hopefully they don't have any way to telepathically communicate. I don't know about
Well,
that.
they
Weird
did
things
now.
happen in Barovia.
We had
Good.
carts. I mean, for all they know, if the horse got away and
In the
was
cart?
able to communicate, she could be in the cart or something. So
It's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
still holding strong.
How far
Nice
away
job.
did you say we were?
About a quarter of a mile. Probably by horse, 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh.
At most.
kudos to all of the thinkers of the group for that plan of distraction.
Mm-hmm. Also, so this just from the last encounter. Should we be taking 2 carts? It almost seems like we.
Oh yeah, we. Yeah, I think
could
we
have gotten
definitely
away if we didn't have these this to look after.
Well, we have to deliver Holt's cart.
He's already pissed at us as it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you guys want to keep the kind of shitty cart with the sick horses, or do you want to keep the spectral
Well, that's
ghost
shitty.
cart that goes like
yeah.
150 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
that's our.
Technically, you could move. I mean, if that's what you're saying, you could move all the stuff from one cart to the other, if you wanted.
We don't have to do that here. But remember, too, that this is... I think we decided... Did we decide we were going to side with the Baron? Because he's looking for this cart, if you remember.
I think the only thing we've decided is that we have to make a decision before we get back there.
Yes, that's what you decided. Yes. No decision I
Really
recall.
And down the road.
I feel like we decided we were going with the Baron, or at least more likely based on...
Yeah. Basically, the fact that the Countess,
Lesser of two evils.
yeah, she's no good to go.
Or at least to hear him out, you know.
Yeah,
Because I haven't been for breakfast.
we're meeting for breakfast tomorrow.
So I think being able to deliver the cart...
I'm sorry, say it again?
being able to deliver the cart...
Oh no. I lost you again.
But it's just Darren this time. I can hear you, Doug. Fine.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say you're clear
Just
this
me?
time, though.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Can you hear me?
May have just been a blip for you. All right, say that again, Darren.
I was saying, you know, the goods that are in this cart are something that he's looking for.
Sure.
So if we're going to show up for breakfast, it would be good to bring it. I mean, yeah, I guess we don't have to have the cart. He probably doesn't care about the cart, so I guess we can decide that. We could also bring the cart back if we wanted to play both sides, and if we did that, we could bring the empty cart back and tell what's his name that we got the cart that somebody robbed before we found it.
That's a
We
good
got
idea,
options.
too. Yeah, we got a little bit of flexibility.
But we're not going to do it on the road, so let's go ahead and hoof it the rest of the way to
Yeah, let's do it.
Ravenspire and then decide when we can make decisions after that.
What would you like to do with Zora's body?
Leave it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, put her in the nice cart.
Just gonna lay her into inside the cart for now to rest.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, I think that makes the
the
most
spectral cart, right, everyone? Or
Put her in the one that locks, yeah. That way we don't have to watch her while
yeah,
if we decide to go in. And
good
since
idea.
that one really can't be stolen without the magic words, it's a good chance she won't get evil kidnapped.
No, she's not dead. She just needs to be healed. A single hit point, and she will be back up. Or any sort of long extended period for over an hour, I'll start using hit dice if that happens. Assuming she has hit dice. Okay, so you put her in the cart, and you guys are just going to continue on your way down to Agenvostolt?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
All right. The two carts continue making their way down this little road. It does not take long before the road moves along the side of a ridge, and you see the trees sort of clear, and it becomes absolutely visible across the kind of over the skyline of this lower road you're on. You see what looks like a small mansion or castle starts to appear. It's made out of this old gray stonework, which is unique to most of the Barovian architecture, which you haven't seen a lot of buildings made out of stone beyond the Wizard's Tower that you saw in the wheel. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. The thing. It does
The windmill, the grind,
The
the
windmill.
bone grinder.
Good lord, wheel, windmill. That's the word. That's exactly right. So you see this giant stone building. Now, one of the things that immediately comes that you see as you're coming along the road, you're coming along kind of on the left side of this structure. You can see it is completely demolished. So part of the structure, you can see one of the parapets kind of in the front and the back. There are 4 of them that you can see, 4 of these large kind of circular kind of, towers that run along the 4 corners of the structure. Everything on the left side has been completely destroyed. The left and back tower are destroyed, and part of the building, the main building, has been kind of collapsed, and you can see it's just kind of open to the air. It's hard to see details from here because it's up on a hill, but you can see the whole left side looks like it's in rough shape. And I'm going to post you a picture of what this place looks like. But it's a giant stone structure, and you're the road kind of meanders around to the front of it as you're making your way up. The last thing you see these 4 parapets in the corners. In the back of it has a large, looks like almost like a guard tower or a lighthouse on the backside of the structure. And it sticks up a good, probably 2 stories above the rest of the structure itself. The building looks to be at least 3 stories tall, and then this tower kind of on the backside of the building rises up another 2 stories. And it's pretty kind of takes up the entire skyline as you come around. How close do you guys want to get by cart? So you're kind of to the side of it, down a large hill. I would say you're probably about 200 yards away right now. This road looks like it meanders around to the front, and this road just continues, and it kind of splits off up ahead. You can see the road continues south, with, as you looked at the map before, would be towards Berez, which is the old city, one of the towns that was destroyed by Strahd. And then the road also kind of moves to the right and looks like it heads up the hill towards the Argavasthold itself.
Did you say you posted a picture, Doug?
Not yet. I'm about to.
Oh,
I'm waiting until I get a little bit closer.
Is the architecture style like Barovian, or is it like distinctly different?
It's distinctly different. Yeah, almost everything you've seen has been wood structures, all the homes.
Right, I knew the material was different. I just wasn't sure,
and the structure looks different. Yeah, I think it would. It looks a little bit more unique. And honestly, quite frankly, Barovia and Vallaki had a little bit of a different architecture in the way the houses were built and the structures were built.
Right.
And this looks to be like a third, almost as if each kind of locale has had its own sort of flavor to it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically on the side of the building, currently down a hill. It's about 200 yards, maybe 300 at most, up this hill is it, or you can continue following the road around to the front. Or neither. What would you guys like to do?
Are we seeing any people? Like, what do we... I think originally we said we were going to scout it out.
Yeah. From here, you see nothing. You see no movement at all. There are some birds kind of flapping around the tower on the backside of the structure, and you see them kind of just moving around the skyline. But beyond that, nothing from here.
Yeah, we don't see any movement outside though.
Correct.
Okay.
0 from here.
What do we think, guys? What time of day is it now? Afternoon? Sorry.
It's about 4 o'clock, probably. You've got maybe 2-3 hours of daylight left. Probably take you about 2 hours to get back to Vallaki. Before, about 2 hours. So you probably have maybe an hour of daylight here. If your goal was to make it back to Vallaki before complete darkness, you've got about an hour, maybe 90 minutes at most.
Are we still on the... I had to step away for 1 second. Are we still on the side with the tower, or is the tower on the opposite side?
The tower's actually in the back, so you're on... If you kind of imagine, if you're looking at it from the straight on, and you guys are on the side of it, but if you're looking straight on, the right side, if you were to look at it straight on, is completely kind of demolished. The towers are the far back in the middle. And you're on the side that's kind of destroyed. So you're kind of coming up from behind the structure currently.
Roger.
And you're right along the side of it.
What do you guys think? Leave the carts up on sort of like the slope, or should we bring them all the way down?
Well, I mean, if we're going down, we take the carts. I guess the question is are we going, or are we going in, or are we heading back? Because I feel like this place is big enough that if we're going in, we are probably either staying here or traveling at night.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
That's my guess.
We kind of talked
I
about
thought
that
the
like
idea-
last time too. Yeah, because go ahead, Drew.
Oh, I thought the idea was that we were gonna like just kind of do a drive-by, like see if anybody was actually here or like milling around. We weren't actually gonna go inside, and then we were gonna like hightail it back.
And then try to make it back before too late, like dark.
Right,
dark.
just like spend an hour walking the grounds, not really going inside, but just seeing if the Silver Dragon, Order of Silver Dragon is here. Yeah.
To what end though? Like, what's the point of that? Like, at this point, we can see it. We don't see anyone out there. Either we.
Yeah, we're either going in or we're not.
Yeah, that doesn't like whether we see anyone there or not. We got to go in at some point.
I guess
Right.
if we're meeting them
There.
for breakfast, we can probably wake up like sunrise style and get our butts moving.
Yeah, how
early,
far is it?
You know?
That's true.
You said it
Less
was
than
just
2
2
hours.
hours?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 2 hours, and that's by normal like walking pace. With these horses,
Okay.
you probably could. I mean, this magical horse can ride quickly. You could probably cut that to an hour, actually. In hindsight, I was kind of my head was thinking walking pace. So the sickly horses can't move at that speed, so that could be a decision. Things you guys
horses.
discussed, but the older horses, the living horses, the two shadow horses you could get back in an hour. So that could extend your possible time here to maybe
we
3 hours.
We could even. Just
What
leave
what
the
about
cart
with
here
both
and
carts? What about both
With
carts?
both
to get
carts,
there?
yeah, probably about 2, maybe a little less. Hour and a half, maybe.
I'm okay. I'm okay with whatever we want to do, but we just understand that if we go in there, there's a good chance we're staying here, depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're.
I would say you have 2 hours. Regardless, even at a walking pace, you probably have 2 hours here. If you left in 2 hours, you could make it back right at sunset. Like it would be twilight when you got back.
Does anybody
Yeah,
else
And
Hours
that's
to explore? Is
assuming
that what you're saying?
that's assuming slow speed. If you went full speed, you'd have an extra hour.
You're saying we have 2 hours to explore and then leave?
Yes.
Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Okay.
Yeah. 4
Okay.
hours net.
Got
5
I got you. Okay.
net if you move faster with the magical horses.
Well,
Okay.
how is everybody feeling, like health-wise and spell slot-wise? Because I feel like there's no way there's not at least one encounter in this goddamn place. So
for sure. I am kind of fucked up, but I mean, I've still got an fresh wind or whatever, second wind, and
What?
You can also
How's
take
everybody else?
You can also take 30 or 40 minutes to short rest if you want. I would allow the 10 minutes of riding here could get added to if you wanted to take 20 or 30 minutes.
right.
You could do that.
How is everybody else? I'm not looking at their sheets, and obviously Sora is down.
Yeah, Jeff's fucked up.
I mean,
How's
I'm not
Roderick?
much.
I'm just under half hit points, but I have some Warrior of the Gods healing dice, and I don't actually know.
Okay, one sec.
So
Hold on.
which character? Well, no, that's the one.
And
Oh, I've got 2 hit dice right now.
I mean, I just want to
Okay.
point out there's no way there's not a her statue
yeah.
comes to life or a minotaur or something in here.
Yeah, I'm expecting to fight like some kind of an Argynvostold Sentinel Guardian Demon, like Dark Souls style boss in here. Like, I don't think it's going to be chill at all. Like, we have to go in here and claim like the holy weapon. Like, and there's no way that's just going to be
Yeah.
It's right there in the armory closet. Sick. Let's go.
Yeah.
could be.
It's the old
That would be-
from the Last Crusade.
It was randomly rolled to see where it was at the beginning of this campaign. It could be just sitting out in the front porch, honestly.
Leaning against the front door. That'd be dope.
It could be.
Yeah.
One of the options was in Madame Ava's tent while you were doing the thing.
No.
Well, we wouldn't have found that as fast as we got out of there. So.
No, that's probably true. Yeah, it'd probably just sitting there now. Whatever you guys want to do.
So I can do something if we don't want to take the time to help out, but it's kind of up to the group. if we want to take a break to get more, or I can cast something to help the group.
I think we can spare 30 minutes.
I think we can spare the time. Yeah, I think it's more of a question of like, is everybody are we diving in, or it's either basically dive in or bail, right? That's kind of the.
Yep.
I vote dive in. We're here. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's 3 possible encounters back and forth. So if every time you come, every basically hour of travel. So,
Worth it.
Worst case scenario, other than dying, is that we offend the mayor and he gets pissed at us, and who cares?
Then we have to wear silly donkey hats and sit in the.
in stocks,
or we just
good point.
Fairness and overthrow him and fuck him.
Yeah.
Put him in the donkey hat. That's right.
Yeah. There we go.
Did you learn your lesson?
Okay.
All right.
So what do you guys want to do?
Reasonable hour.
I guess we're gonna take a short rest. Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, short rest, and we'll kind of go in.
Where do you want to do that? Like right here on the side of the road? Do you want to get closer, like in front of the building, off the main road, or what does this short rest look like?
Yeah, let me ask you this, Doug. Will that help Jeff or no?
Yes, I will use his hit dice during
Okay.
the short rest. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it near Argavash Hold.
So you want to follow the road up? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say, should we wait before we get there? Like, if there's nothing here, should we wait and just kind of scope the place? Like, I don't need to rest. I can scope the place out.
There's a little space kind of when the road diverts kind of around the hill that would be off the main road, but not quite up to Argavash. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a dead. You'd still be pretty close to the main road, but not directly on it. If you want to split the difference.
Let's do that, because I don't need to rest. I can essentially keep an eye on everything.
Okay.
Okay, so which was it? So Argavash, the road, or kind of in between?
Say that again?
So your 3 choices I had were on the road, between, or up near the front.
I think between, right? You said there was like a spot.
Yeah, kind of lower. Yeah, the lower kind of road where it kind of disjoints.
Let's do that. I got that nifty spyglass that I picked off somebody, so I'm going to check that out and keep an eye on the place.
All right.
Might as well use it.
The 2 wagons make their way further up the road, and you start to kind of turn off of the main road onto this little side kind of, path. And you kind of start to see the front of the structure. I mean, if you were to stand on top of the cart, you could see up over this sort of embankment and see up into the main yard at this point. But you kind of get off the main road, kind of just in a little bit of a space between the two. And the wagons come to a stop. And you guys may immediately start taking a short rest. So I'll let you guys go and roll those dice now. I'm going to do that for Jeff real fast.
It's funny that you say if you were standing up, because when you said spyglass, I'm imagining Calsolus like straight Jack Sparrow style, one leg up on the front of the cart, like with the spyglass, like looking out.
Oh yeah. I got one hand on Lysander's head, just steadying myself.
Yeah.
In the background, you hear
kind of sick, honestly. Yeah.
Jeff takes back 24 points.
Is the short rest, that does not give us back the hit points, right? We have to do that manually?
As you click the boxes, roll the dice, and then there should be a button that says apply the dice.
Got it.
Something like that.
Like if you click the hit dice, like as you have them, a box should pop up below, and then it'll say like 2D whatever.
And you do that before you hit take short rest or after?
Yeah. Click that, and it'll apply the hit points straight to, and then hit confirm, and it'll make sure.
Cool, thank you.
Well, that was weird.
That was like
that. I can't believe it took me this long into this game to like.
I just realized that I can actually activate my rage. I realized it last session. I can turn my rage on and it changes all of my stats.
That's new.
Okay.
That they just did that. That was released with 2024.
My second wind does not subtract one on a short rest either. That's really weird. Like everything
Weird.
else is automatic, but that one just stayed the same.
Actually, my rage didn't come back up.
I also am going to give everybody 8 temporary HP and tell a little story about how I'm going to use whittling a piece of wood as a metaphor to accomplishing your to-do list by taking it one small piece at a time.
Got it. All right. So the wagons come to a stop, and you begin, just resting. Calsolus, what does this look like for you? Well, first let me describe further what you see before you do that. As you see, again, as you're kind of coming around the corner of this path, you can start to see more of the structure. This is what it looks like as you approach. From the front, you see there's a large structure, there's a main front door. Again, the right side of the building has all been kind of smashed, but it looks accessible. You can see that there is a small outbuilding on the left side of the grounds. In the very front, like a statue in front of the building, it is a statue. You see a giant dragon on a pedestal in front of the building. It looks like this. Let me put it in the chat. Add file. Here it is. Should see it in the Discord chat.
Oh, it's sick.
Where did you say the outbuilding was?
It's on the left back side. It doesn't show up on that picture, but you can see a small stone building separate from the main structure in the back left corner.
Oh, tight. That's dope.
I'd say you see this big giant manor. Looks kind of like Bruce Wayne's house in some pictures of that. You see this just giant stone structure. So everybody else is resting because you all took a short rest.
It looks like Wayne Manor, but
yeah. Darren, during this short rest, what are you doing exactly?
I'm literally gonna get at a point where I can get a good look at it. I'm gonna use the spyglass and just check it out, looking for movement, looking in the looking in the windows, looking up wherever.
Okay, let me look at a map real quick. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
$17.
17. You scan through the structure, kind of looking in the windows as best as possible. You don't see a lot of movement. However, as you're looking up, as you're looking at the main kind of building, and you scroll kind of up from first floor, second floor, looking back and forth, as you look at the third floor, and it's just as fast as you can blink an eye, you look up, and out of one of the windows, the main window in the very center of the structure, you saw what looked like a figure looking out the window, and as you kind of, almost like you were streaming past, and then you kind of move it back, and as you do, the curtain has kind of closed back up. But you saw, it looked like a human man standing there for just a second.
Oh, hell nah, honestly, first of all.
No.
Yeah, that's not fucking cool at all.
I mean, at least if the curtain moved, that means they're probably, not a ghost. I don't know if that's...
True, yeah, if they're using curtain.
Okay.
Perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite, you can see this moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks eastward, towards the mansion itself. You can see on the grounds, there's mist around this structure. This clinging mist of Barovia that you always see more densely in the woods, but you can see wisps of mist just kind of throughout the grounds itself. Nothing, that's covering anything or makes it hard to see, but you just notice little wisps of fog here and there. high above, and I'm going to read out of the actual book for what its description of the structure. So high above the river valley, and the river does run not too far from here. I think you could probably hear it. There is, if you look at the original Barovia map, which I will activate for just a moment, just to remind you guys where you're at on the map. The Luna River is to your left right now. The structure's to your, kind of coming around to the front. You can hear the river. It's, less than a quarter mile away, this rushing river that's coming out of Lake Zarevich. But high above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms this giant mansion. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as is part of the roof, but the rest appears to be intact. A dark octagonal tower rises from the surrounding architecture in the back. Out of the fog and mist comes a distant... that's descriptions that I don't need for tonight.
No, keep going.
It suggests that there's bad weather, which is weird to suggest when that's not decided by the book. That's weird. All right. And that's what you see. There is no storm tonight. Stormed the night before. It's been 30 minutes, roughly. And that you don't see anything else. That's the only movement you see. There are birds around the back of the building. That high up structure looks like maybe nesting up in that top tower. Occasionally you see them kind of fluttering around. And as you're scanning, Darren, as we get to the end of the short rest, as you're all kind of listening to Rivers speak, you start to hear hoof prints again. Hoof beats, hoof steps coming down the road again.
We got company, guys. I put the spyglass away and
Kind of.
get ready for
Do we
whatever.
all hear it now after he says that?
Yeah, yep. You all hear it. A couple seconds later, I'd say you all just hear it.
Kind of pace? Does it sound like straight gallop again?
No, it doesn't. More like a light gallop. More like a casual ride. Yeah.
Probably a Barovian letter carrier.
Do you all want me? Are we hiding or are we?
Well, you can't
out?
really hide. You're off the road, so technically they may not see you. But they would have to fail a pretty rough. Basically not turn their head to the right.
Yeah, I got you.
Kind of moment. And they're not moving fast enough that could happen. Likely, they're moving at a pretty medium pace.
It doesn't mean we can't. We have to all show our cards, though.
That's true.
We can have
That's true.
one person on each cart and everybody else stuck inside.
Good point. Base, do you want me to physically threaten him or no?
I think we just see who it is. We can hear,
Okay.
let it play out. How about you and Rivers? You and Roderick rather get on the outside and everybody else get inside the magic cart.
Okay. What should we say we're doing?
Just say we stop to rest.
Yeah, we're merchants.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got the two
See, we
best
got-
guys on the job.
Do you want to have Lysander? Lysander kind of gives away. If you want
It's-
Lysander to be on one, just to talk.
It's
Can,
true. Well, Lysander, can't you shapeshift in just like a gaudy merchant or something and just be like, I'm just transporting my wares?
Spell slot to do that, but yeah.
Damn,
It
never
is
mind.
spell slot to do that. But I just got back my pack spot. Spell
You don't
slots
have to.
from it.
I'm good to fake it.
Okay.
I will. I'll play your.
Just say we're lost if they have any questions. Say you're lost.
Okay.
There were merchants.
Just
Say
to
we're lost.
engage more conversation. I'm just saying.
Just let Rivers do the talking.
When has
Okay.
that ever gone wrong?
I
What
was
you
gonna
just
say,
said.
I'll keep quiet. I'm gonna act like your deaf son, and I'll just use sign language because I do know that.
Oh, God.
The horse is getting closer. It is now, you could hear it. At this point, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's now right along the edge of this road, this hill where you would, kind of came around the turn. It'll be at the turn in, 30 seconds.
We're on
Pretend.
the cart, so.
Okay. Everybody else getting in the cart?
Yeah, the three of us will be in the cart.
Inside the magic cart.
Yeah, it's the magic cart.
Okay,
So
and
can I
Zora
pull-
is now awake as well at this point.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I pull out like a little mallet from my tool belt and
Sure.
just kind of hammer on the wheel spoke lightly, pretend like I'm just now getting the last pegs in it to fix it?
Sure.
Awesome.
All right, you do, and the horse gets closer and closer, and you hear it sort of slows down at the turn. You can definitely tell the pace settles to a slower pace, as if it's kind of getting ready to turn and not keep going down the road up your direction. And Ethan, you see a single horse come around the corner. It is a white horse, kind of white and brown colored horse. Looks to be a pretty good sized like riding horse. And sitting on it is a woman. She is wearing all kind of reds and gold colors. Reminds you of some of the Vistani, but not quite as gaudy. But definitely has sort of that red and gold audacious flavor to it. Wearing sort of a purple, kind of purple pants underneath this red tunic and jacket, and a boot, one black boot. The other leg is made out of what looks to be wood and metal. Right at the knee down. Looks to be like a prosthetic. She's long black hair, black and brown kind of curly hair. And she has a sword on her waist, another hand axe on the other waist, which you can see very clearly, and another sword on her back.
Okay.
She comes around the corner and actually a little bit surprised to see you this close to the road, kind of, right around the corner edge. So she comes to a stop, kind of pulls the horse back, and you hear it kind of make a sound. And she sees you. Who else is standing out there? Rivers?
Me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rivers and Roger.
Yep, you see the both of you. She sees the both of you and looks at the two of you, looks at the cart, looks up at the other cart, and then you hear her say, "There you are!" And she leaps off the horse.
Is this one?
I'll get up off like the one knee from tapping on the wheel and assume she was talking to me and kind of say, "I'm sorry, were you looking for me, ma'am?"
She
Probably
folds
her
her
cart.
she folds her arms across and kind of tilts her head to the side. No, I'm looking for my cart. And she kind of points with one hand towards the spectral cart in front of the old cart, and she kind of points to it.
Get really big eyes. Oh, shit.
Who are you?
You're-
Who are you exactly? She says,
You-
taking kind of a step forward.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? My name is Johnston, and this is my son. His name's Harrison, but he's deaf. So you'll have to mind him.
Please
We're merchants.
Please make a deception roll immediately.
16.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's not bad.
I can help him sell it. Sign at him. Oh shit.
Put my hand up. Now, Harrison, it's no problem. She's
She
clear
literally
misunderstanding.
she literally shakes her head like, let's try that again. And this time she pulls out her sword.
Oh.
Grab my hammer.
Dang.
Well,
So-
ma'am, when she does that, I'll turn to face her, basically level at her, and like move my cloak back and put my hand on my flail on my belt, but not pull
Sure.
it out.
Sure. When she pulled out her sword, however, she grapes it from behind her coat and kind of pulls it out. Number one, it is very nice. It's this nice, thin, slender blade. It looks like a long sword, but it's been modified, and you can tell the blade itself looks nice. The hilt has golden filigree in it. Looks quite nice. However, as her coat goes back, you see that she's bleeding. She's got a number of wounds on her left shoulder or left chest. That when she moves her hand back, you see it for just a second.
see that, and I'll say,
Yeah, actually, Doug, drop the ruse. Oh shit, are you okay? You look very injured.
You could see at this point, she maybe lets go, like what she was trying to kind of like show that she was better than she was. Like as you say that, like she realizes the ruse is up. You could tell that she kind of favors her left foot as she moves just another step forward towards you guys. Sword's still out.
I'll say, go ahead, sorry.
Why do you have my cart? She asks again.
What's your name? How do we know it's your cart?
What's your name?
That doesn't matter.
Well,
we know whose cart this is, so tell me your name.
she looks at you, kind of raises an eyebrow. My name is Esmeralda.
Look at Roderick.
Do you have a last name?
Esmeralda, yeah, Esmeralda. Esmeralda doesn't doesn't ring any bells to me, does it, Roderick?
No, not particularly.
It should.
At least not
Are you
associated
sure?
with
I
this
thought
cart.
the cart name in the diary was, or was the diary in the tower?
The diary was in the tower.
Okay.
Yes, Rudolph Van Richten, but you've heard the name
Okay.
Esmeralda before. The priest told you of an Esmeralda back in Vlaki Barovia when he gave you that flail you are holding.
Yeah, okay. It belonged to her?
That's what he told you, that he gave it to her. Or she gave it to him, yes.
And sorry, so we did get the diary in the cart as well that had
Yes.
or a note, because we found the cart's owner in there, right?
You
we did not.
You found stuff in it that suggested
Oh, yeah, we
it may
assumed.
belong to. It had journal entries from Rudolf Van Richten, this famous vampire hunter. Absolutely. You've heard the name Esmeralda before, only from the priest,
From the priest.
Who
Okay.
who
Can you give
also
us a
told
reminder?
you. That she was a vampire hunter in Barovia that gave him this that flail to protect the the church.
Yeah, I'll remembering that I'll kind of ease a little bit since I do recognize the name at least. And it is sorry for so many out of game questions. It is a magic word that summons the horses, right?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Okay. I'll ask her that. Well then, so if it's your cart, one last thing, just call the horses.
She'll say, I don't remember the word offhand, but she'll go ahead and say
She'll
it.
do it.
Yes. And at that point, the horses disappear.
Yeah. Take off.
Well, okay.
Now, who are you?
Well-
Once that happens, I literally come out of the cart. I guess the ruse is up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out of the
And
cart.
and as soon as the cart opens, like she did not know you were there. As soon as the cart door opens, she steps back, and you see her kind of take a dodge action. Is what I'll say. Is she kind of takes a defensive stance.
Put my mitts up in the air as if to say like this, like we're not going to ambush it.
Yeah. We're not enemies. I'm Rivers, this is Roderick, and as everybody piles out of the cart, I'll
As the three evil-looking creatures come
yeah,
out in
three
front of
demons. We're travelers, and if I remember correctly, I'll pull the flail out. This belongs to you too, doesn't it? Like hold it up.
She looks at it. And she just nods.
Roll initiative.
Then come and take it.
We weren't sure who was coming down the road, so we just had a not so great encounter with some fiery individuals right before, so we weren't sure. Forgive our caution.
You hear her say, as you say this, she's probably looking for me, and she starts to walk past you, kind of eyeing you all up, but she's quickly registering what's going on here. You can see her; she eyes each one of you. She does not look concerned, like like many people in Barovia have for you, Darren and Lysander. She sees you, kind of sizes you up for a minute, but then just kind of walks past you all towards the cart and kind of eyes the cart up and down. Kind of does one of these kind of Han Solo moments, looks like everything's okay. She says it just to herself.
Ask her what happened to you. What happened to you at the tower? Why was the cart alone?
She looks back at you. First of all, before we just play share and share alike, who exactly are you? You're not from Barovia, I can tell that.
No, we certainly aren't. Well, we're not from Barovia, but we're stuck in Barovia, and we're trying to get out, and we're trying to help people who need to be helped along the way. And we're certainly enemies of Strahd, and that's about the most clear thing that I understand at this point. Everything else is pretty messy, but we're enemies of Strahd, and we're friends of what's the priest's name? Name both of the priests. They seem like the most kind of
Father Lucian is in Vallaki, and Father Donovich in Barovia.
Yeah, say we're associates of Father Lucian and Father Donovich. They helped us along this path, and I'll pretty open with her, honestly.
Okay, she takes you all in, and she kind of referencing you say his name, and she looks back at you and the flail especially. Is that old man okay still?
When we left, he was. Although it seems like everything's getting more brazen with where Strahd's going. He's looking intensely for he's getting aggressive.
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't help with that either. She finally winces a little bit when she says that and kind of grabs her side. I will tell you, she is bloodied, and I quote, so she's at least at half hit points, whatever those hit points are. I'm glad he's okay, but you're not wrong, and it's probably partly my fault.
Let us hold on a second. Here. I have the healer's kit. Let me heal you. Let me help you out.
Well, healer's kit just stabilizes someone.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
It's doesn't do any healing unless you have a potion.
I will actually pull out a potion of healing greater and offer it to her.
Oh, she kind of eyes you up. That's very generous of you. And at that point, she will sheath her sword, and takes a step forward. She will absolutely take it. No questions asked.
Yeah. We're sorry about taking your card. We didn't know it was belonged to anybody that was using it. But we actually
believed it was a liches that we had run into roaming the area not far from the tower.
A lich? She raises an eyebrow.
We believe it was a lich anyway, and I recount the invisible wizard creature that we fought during or not really fought, but yeah, I recount that event. What we're assuming is a lich.
She listens. I've been here for a while. Haven't seen a lich out in Barovia. I don't think ever. There's rumors that there's one at the south in the mountains, but I've not seen or heard of one in the wilderness.
But we didn't see it either, but we definitely fought its minions that it created.
Liches are not the only creatures that can cast magic of that sort.
That's true. We made an assumption, and it was not far from the tower, so we assumed that some sort of evil wizard or creature was living there.
I see. The tower is, currently my home, or at least it was. Safe haven that I've been using for a time.
Do we know of any connection from her and the other vampire hunter? Doug?
No, not yet.
Based on reading the.
But she's starting to talk. So I'm going to continue. I'm sorry, my brain is moving a little slower tonight as I am exhausted from last night. But
No, you're fine. I couldn't remember if anything was in that journal or not.
Yeah,
that I read.
Yeah, no, nothing specific. But she kind of continues. I've been using it as a safe place for a while, myself and a good friend of mine, Van Richten. She looks pained when she says that. Kind of see a worry kind of go over her face as she says his name. No, it is us that's been living there. That place has been abandoned for centuries, but the magical protections around it make for a good place to lay low, for certain.
Is he missing? Is Van Richten missing?
He is. I've been looking all over for him. He vanished. I thought...
How long ago?
Where now?
A few days ago. I thought perhaps Strahd had finally gotten and caught up with him. And she starts to talk, as soon as you had said you're here for Strahd, she immediately loosens up here for sure and kind of looks at all of you as she starts to speak. I was afraid maybe Strahd had caught up with him. Van Richten he came here to destroy Strahd, and he felt that the Strahd's diary held the key to breaking the curse on this land, so he was trying to translate it. As soon as we found it, Strahd's men, his minions, had been following us for days. So we split up and hid. I thought perhaps Strahd had gotten him. I actually just got back a few nights ago. I snuck into Castle Ravenloft, into the dungeons. There's no sign of him there.
I'm assuming he had the diary when he disappeared?
He did. So I traced his last sighting of him back to Vallaki. His cart was there. No sign of him. I thought maybe the werewolves had been prowling near Vallaki quite a bit, so I headed up north to the werewolf dens, but again, no sign of him, and unfortunately they caught me snooping around, and she looks down at her chest, which is kind of healed a little bit now as soon as she took the potion. They caught me snooping around. I didn't see any sign of him there either. So the trail goes cold at Vallaki, and quite frankly, I'm back at square one. I was on my way back to the tower to get my cart, and it was gone, to my surprise.
So what you're saying is there's a third cart.
Yes, there is.
Sorry.
I will just tell you, you saw that cart when you guys got into Vallaki. It was a very bright carnival wagon-looking cart that you guys didn't look at, but it was absolutely there.
We have more carts to collect.
More carts to collect.
We're changing this game, Doug. This is the curse of the cart.
Curse of carts.
Curse of used cart sales in Barovia.
Yep. So unfortunately, the trail goes cold there.
Well, seems seems we are aligned in our goals, because we were also looking for Strahd's diary amongst other things. And then I will recount our
before you
encounter
do.
With.
As soon as you say that, she'll interrupt you, and she'll kind of raise an eyebrow, and so you spoke with Madame Ava. And again, she looks... Esmeralda looks like a Vistani. Like, her clothes look like Vistani. Her face has some of those same features that you've kind of picked up on.
Yeah. We did. And she set us on this path to collect four things for... whatever,
Yes, that was her way.
One of which
you're not the first, she says, kind of looking up at the sky and taking it in for a moment. Kind of stretching a little bit now.
As soon as she says that, but we may be the last. Strahd killed her while we were in the middle of our reading.
Damn.
Getting ahead of it, guys. I'm getting ahead of it.
Yeah, no, smart. I like it. I like it.
Damn it. That's so surprised. He always hated her, but I can't believe he'd kill his own sister. Starts. She just walks up to the wagon and kind of just puts her arm on it.
You can have it. It's okay.
She just kind of pats it on the side for a second and then looks back at you. Look, you really want to kill Strahd?
It's our only choice.
All right. Well, it's the only way out of here, right?
It may be a way out, she says, and she comes back to the group, just kind of pacing around dramatically. I mean, many have tried, and honestly, some have succeeded, quite frankly.
I'm killing Strahd? Or getting out?
You're not the first to try to break the curse of Strahd. Many have come, most have died, but you have to remember, Strahd is not a vampire. He has the guise of a vampire, but he is something more. He was not bitten by a vampire, not turned by as a vampire. He has struck a dark pact with magics far more powerful than anything I've seen or heard of or Van Richten had heard of. And some have claimed to have killed Strahd and escaped Barovia, but he just comes back. You see, Strahd and the land are one. And you remember in the house that phrase, the ancient one, the land is you heard that chanting you heard. You just hear it in the back of your mind. There was a man, a Vistani, an adventurer, a hero, I don't think she'd use the word adventurer, a hero that had escaped Barovia and spoke to Van Richten. He kept his head in a box somewhere. He's been interrogating him for months about what happened and how he escaped Barovia. But he claimed that he'd killed Strahd. And for a short time, the barriers between Barovia and whatever world he was from broke down. But here we are. Strahd is back. The mists are still here.
There's got to be a way. I mean, there's got to be a way to get to the source.
Van Richten believed the same thing. That's why he was trying to decipher the diary of Strahd's diary. He believed that if we were to end this cycle of death and destruction, this end of endless heroes and adventurers coming and dying in this land, this endless cycle, we must break the curse itself.
That's why we're.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, pointed. That is where I was going, pretty much. pointed Argon Vostelt, and that's why we're here right now. It's one step of the journey.
She looks at the structure. What about it? What are you looking for here?
We think there's a weapon inside.
She nods. Not many people have gone in there. It's been some time, so, I mean, it's a good enough place to hide something. She kind of takes it in.
Would you care to join us? And then once we find this, we can help you find Van Richten, since that's already on our list of things to do.
If you're looking for, if you can help me find Van Richten, then I'll certainly aid you, at least for now, while our paths make sense. I should tell you, I will be honest with you. Whatever it is you decide to do, you can leave this place. You can destroy Strahd and escape. That may be a way to leave Barovia for you and damn these people. But if you do, there is a room This is what Van Richten found out from the person, the head he was carrying with him, this adventurer that had escaped. There is a room on the 3rd floor of Castle Ravenloft. He said there was a room full of mirrors there, and he was able to escape to his reality through one of the mirrors. If your entire goal is just to leave this place, I feel you should know that. I won't stop you.
After you've killed Strahd, though.
If Strahd has died. Yes, if he is killed. Should be a short time. He suggested a very short time. A short time to make it to that area.
So the 3rd floor?
Yes.
Or
But
3rd floor, room of mirrors.
But if you wish to help these people end this curse, then we need to find a way to break it. Now, she looks at you, Ethan. You said that Strahd is getting more aggressive. That is true. Something has changed. I don't fully know what yet. But while I was sneaking through Castle Ravenloft, I found something. A machine. Something I've never seen before. I've heard Van Richten has spoken of things like this. Infernal engines. Things of beyond our understanding. It glowed with lights and runes. It hummed with power. It was not like anything I've seen here in Barovia and in the few worlds I've traveled in my journeys. He is building something. Van Richten believed that Strahd is trying to leave this place. And I think whatever he's building in Castle Ravenloft is the answer to that.
Someone else said that.
Extend his power, extend his reach beyond Barovia.
Indeed. It would certainly do that, and he is no mere vampire, but I don't think you quite understand that. She gets closer to you as she says this. Remember what I said. The land and the man are one. If Strahd breaks the barriers of this place, if he escapes Barovia, we fear that this place will be destroyed. And the moment he finds his precious Tatiana, whoever she is, I'm afraid he'll try to leave.
Look nervously around at the group.
Yeah, we think we know who that is.
She turns around.
Well, we think we know who he thinks that is.
We think he thinks that we think that we know. Yeah.
I almost just spit my drink out.
Lysander is correct.
You know,
that is
she looks around, kind of like the group here, like, where is she?
Hidden away.
You mean she wouldn't just assume that it's Zora?
Yeah, this is her. Wait, or it's me, or it could be me. It could be me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what she looks through the group. I don't think she would expect it's Zora, or probably you, but she does kind of look like looking for, like, maybe it is one of these people, but yeah, because you say hidden. Good. You think she's safe?
For
now, yeah. But from
as much as anyone can be safe here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Actually, well, I guess I'll just. I'm thinking. I wonder if Irina would be safer at Esmeralda's tower than she would be.
I don't think we need to. Plausible deniability. She doesn't need to know anything at this point. That way, she can't be tortured.
Yeah, and she pretty much says, as soon as you say hidden and she understands, she does say that. Good. The less I know, the better. As long as you think she's safe.
She's safe
Something
for
else.
now, but yeah.
Yeah, and something sticks out as she's talking. Like, whoever this person is, like, she just said she just went into Strahd's castle and back. She went into the werewolf den and back. Like, if that's true, she is pretty cunning, whoever she is.
I mean, she saw straight through my clever and intricate disguise.
And you rolled like pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually rolled pretty good too. I rolled an 18 before I rolled
Johnston.
before
This is my deaf son Harrison. We're merchants. Okay, why do you have my stolen car? That is not what?
So yeah, she said she just went to Strahd's place and back. She also went to the werewolf den and back. So she's been busy over these last few days looking for Van Richten. So she continues, though. Good. I'm glad she's safe. Well, whatever you decide to do, maybe we should discuss it with Van Richten when you find him. When we find him, the machine is on the second level of Castle Ravenloft. That may be if we get if time runs out, we may have to destroy it. The problem is I just don't understand where he got this sort of technology. This Van Richten has spoken of demonic infernal engines before, but there are no demons here in Barovia besides the devil himself.
That's not true. That's not completely true.
Besides you, of course. No, she doesn't say
that's not completely true. That's not entirely true either.
Yeah, isn't Mephistopheles here?
Who?
Isn't who?
Mephistopheles? Didn't we encounter?
No, it wasn't Mephistopheles. It was somebody else.
Asmodeus. It was Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
That was the name you've had dropped.
Yeah. I referenced. We ran into an undead druid who had been enthralled by Asmodeus, the devil Asmodeus.
Asmodeus? I've never heard of any sign of Asmodeus here. I've been here for some time. Are you sure you heard that name correctly?
He dropped the name specifically because he stole the mace that we got. Was it from the priest here or the priest at Barovia?
Barovia. It was in Barovia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll say we before we left, we met with the priest at Vallaki, and the bones of Saint whatever had been stolen, and we we found them stolen by this undead druid who had been employed by Asmodeus. I'm trying to remember, did he say something about working against Strahd? I'm trying to remember now.
He didn't say. He just said he was working for Asmodeus. This land, she almost looks at you incredulously, Darren. She just kind of shakes her head. Like, this land is controlled by the dark powers, by the mists of Barovia and Strahd himself. No demons can enter here. I do not think. I find that hard to believe, but
as soon as she says that, I Lysander. I know it's not a demon, but I know his friend is here as well.
Right? Yeah, he is.
I don't say anything. I just give him a look when she says that.
Yeah, and I think that would, even for Lysander, like, clearly there's a way, like, to, whether she believes it or not. And she's just some sort of a hunter. I mean, she obviously doesn't understand the finer points of whatever this dark pact is. Okay, so yes, that's what she says. I don't know how that would be possible, but we could speak with Van Richten. I just wish Morden Caden still had his marbles. He could help us with this, but
who's Morden Caden's the wizard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay away from him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody's saying. Is there really no way? I mean, he seems like he'd be a powerful ally just based on what we've heard.
He was a powerful ally, a good friend. He came with Van Richten. They wanted to change this place together, but he cannot see friend from foe. Well,
perhaps there will yet be a way when
perhaps.
one a little more unfolds.
I am sorry to hear about Madame Ava. She was a strong ally, but if I can help you, I will, while it makes sense, while our paths travel the same direction. And with that, she will. We'll discuss that, she says. But taking you all in, she does, and taking that final drink from the healing potion, which she's been sipping more like a drink than a healing potion. She finishes it, kind of drops it on the ground, and then comes to you, Lysander, since you gave it to her, and kind of puts her hand out. Partners for now?
Partners for now.
She grabs your hand to shake it.
Yep.
And again, you see that she has a hand axe on one side. She has this really nice long sword on one side. Or excuse me, it's a what was it? A rapier on one side, and then she has another sword on her back. On her, and she is wearing sort of, this nice leathers, but she looks pretty well put together. Her wounds heal up. She does look a little bit better, but still injured. Yeah, that's what you see. And her leg is
right?
And her leg is missing. So again, she does have a prosthetic leg as well.
Oh, maybe one of the swords attaches to that.
Perhaps.
And that's how she wields all three of them.
So she looks.
You know what? Shut up! You guys don't know.
Kind of Grindhouse or something, or what's that movie?
She takes a couple of steps forward and kind of gets a clear view of Argon Vostolt and kind of folds her, arms over her chest. So, you want to go in there, huh? She kind of cricks her neck each way. All right.
Well, I don't want to go in there.
Not really, but we need to.
Yeah.
I love that the consensus is that, all of us don't really want to go in here, but it is necessity, so.
Yeah, there's probably mind-reading fighters in there or something, just totally terrible.
Any ideas?
One last thing before we go, gents and fellow lass. I did see somebody in the third floor window while you guys were taking a nap earlier.
Oh dear.
So, someone is in there. FYI.
There's been rumors.
Nobody in there.
She said no one's been in there in some time. That's what she said. There's been rumors that it's haunted, she says, looking, turning to you as you say.
They use curtains. Ghosts don't use curtains.
But when she says that, she kind of smiles, like she enjoys hunting, undead.
Chick's crazy. I dig it.
You get this crazy sort of cocky smile from her, they did say it's. I've heard rumors it's haunted, and it just gives you kind of a smile when she says that.
Yeah, Rivers,
we have an undead with us, right?
Yes,
kind of young for Rivers.
Well,
with that, Esmeralda joins the party temporarily.
There we go.
Do do do. Little Final Fantasy music. All right.
I'm surprised.
That's all the expounding I had for her. So.
You beat me to it.
What was that?
Sorry, I missed your thunder. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Let's continue. It escaped me.
I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't say it. Drew was like, I'm surprised your Rivers' dad didn't have anything to say. And I was like, while he said that, I was trying to think of something to say, but I couldn't get anything. So
funny. Funny. All right. Well, she'll join the party temporarily. I can't direct her, so, because I know stuff, so she will, take your lead. If you think it's in there, I'll help you try to find it. And she just kind of gestures towards the building, kind of after you.
Let's go.
Yeah, one more thing, too. And pull out the flail and, hold it towards her handle first. This is yours.
No, want to bet? Keep it. I have enough. And in fact, actually, she'll go ahead and open the cart, and she's going to grab out a crossbow. There was a couple of crossbows in there as well. She's going to grab one of the crossbows and grab a handful of arrows as well.
Sick.
Kind of slings it over her shoulder. closest to the cart. All right.
Let's
After
get
you.
to it. What do you guys think? Front door? Or should we try to clamber around in the ruin side and see if there's sort of a side way to get in?
So, this is what you see as you kind of move forward a little bit. As you kind of come around this bend, let me pull that map back up. Once again, right ahead of you, you see this pedestal perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite. You see this giant moss-covered statue of a dragon. It's directly in front of you. And you see, absolutely, there is a front door there. So kind of directly ahead, you see this massive double front door coming up some steps onto a landing. On the left side, the structure seems to be far more intact. You really can't see back behind it. For a moment, you did see that out structure is back there, but now that you're right in front, you can't see it. It's fully behind the structure. The right side is completely is collapsed, and there is absolutely walls missing and debris down. There's absolutely ways you could move in from that side for certain, as the wall is missing.
Go in through the side. Yeah,
you could
just go in through the side.
So that's what you see from the front. You see a door. You see the left side's intact. The right side is kind of in ruins. Let's just say.
Do we want to go in the door? Or do we? Yeah, I mean.
Hey, I say we just go in through the door. Or what? Is that what
If you're
you...
going to go through the door, let's at least knock first.
What do you guys want to do?
They don't know that we're here necessarily, unless we're. I mean.
You don't think that person? You don't think that person saw you?
I mean, I saw them through a spyglass. I don't know that they could see. I don't know how far away we were, but
You're pretty far away. Yeah, I mean, you're decently far away, and you were down a hill and a little bit of an embankment. Kind of partially covered. It wouldn't have been a guaranteed spot for sure.
Well, then yeah, let's.
I'll sneak in.
Yeah, let's do it. Sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does that look like? So you guys are kind of again down the main road. Let me. Where do you want to go? Looks like basically the road comes up to this pedestal, this dragon pedestal. You can see there's a side road that continues around the far side to where that area is kind of destroyed on the right side. And it looks like there might have been, based on the lumber and debris that you can see, there might have been like a barn there at one point. That's where the road kind of diverts over to. It's long destroyed. There is no sign of that. But just maybe some debris. But you can see the road went that way, like it may have, accessed like carts and whatnot. But you're at the far end. You're basically, the dragon is right in front of you, about 100 feet away. Take it from you.
Doug, is there any plaque on the dragon?
You want to get closer and take a look?
Yes, please.
Okay. How close do you want to get to it?
I'd say within 10 feet.
Okay, got it. You make Drew heads up straight up to the dragon. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm keeping an eye on the windows while he's looking.
So you're staying back, or you kind of getting closer?
I mean, I'm following, but I'm not like on top of him. I'm just keeping an eye on the windows as we're moving forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up with Lysander, cautiously behind him.
And I'm gonna kind of circle around to the ruined side and just scope out what I do think the best sort of way in from there would be.
Okay, so Ethan, you start making your way around the right side of the building, kind of down the little road. Are you like stealthing, like trying to stay hidden, or are you just kind of casually walking around? Just kind of color that out for me. What does this look like?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll crouch to the side of the path, kind of what's got a little more cover, the outside of the path or the side closest to. If I could get close to the building and really hug it, and you think that I could stay?
Yeah, you could get close to the building. It'll be kind of debris. You'll be kind of climbing over rocks and stonework and whatnot. But yeah, you can definitely get close to it. So it'd be hard to see out of a window.
I'll do that.
If someone was.
I'll go that route.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him I'm gonna go with him. I'm looking for traps when we get closer to it. Make sure there's nothing set up to keep people out.
Okay. All right, the two of you start making your way around the right side. So Drew walks up to the dragon. Esmeralda will stay with you, Drew, for now. Just kind of follows behind you, as well as Zora. All the chickies. Pat, what are you doing? Well, sorry, you're right. I forgot. Kill souls. My bad.
Because she doesn't care. I'm gonna stick. Actually, I'm gonna stick behind Lysander.
Okay, so
Check out
you guys all,
statue.
yeah, the four of you stay there checking out the statue, and I actually I dropped a picture of it in Foundry, so you can kind of see what it looks like. A picture out of the book.
It's humongous. I didn't think it was that big, but it kind of puts the house to scale too.
Yeah, it said the pedestal is 10 feet tall, so yeah, it's pretty big statue. As you approach, you do not see any immediate placard on the stone dragon itself, Drew, but as you get that much closer to the building, you do notice, well, two things. One, as you kind of walk in front of the dragon, Drew, and all of you feel it, you feel it breathes out a breath of air. You just see kind of the mouth is just a little bit, and you see a kind of a puff of air just kind of pushes out. Doesn't do anything. It has no effect on anybody, but you just see a little as you get close to it.
Everybody saw that, right? Stop dead in my tracks when it happens. You guys saw that, right?
You felt it.
No, I didn't.
You felt it more than saw it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's only in your head, Roderick.
As you come around, that happens. You kind of feel that on the back of your neck as you move into the front of it and kind of looking for any placards or anything. What you see behind you is the flagstone steps kind of, move up to the front door. Directly above the door, however, Drew, you see a stone placard over the main doors that does say Agenvastholt on it. And that is it.
If there's nothing inscribed on the pedestal or the dragon, I'll keep moving toward the ruined side of the building.
Okay,
and I'd like to do an investigation check very quickly. Just to kind of continue my turn. I realize I'm occupying all the time right now.
Yeah,
I'd like to do an investigation check to see if the collapsed part of the manor, if it collapsed in or like exploded out.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make that investigation check. And Darren, you were looking for any kind of traps or anything as you and Rivers made your way around the far side. Give me a perception roll, please.
14.
I'm
on 20 on bartenders.
Andrew?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you're making your way up, and I guess my question is, the girls I am controlling will follow behind Lysander, so I'm just going to confirm with Roderick. What are you doing?
This might take just a minute or so, but I am literally going to get a little closer to the statue, put my hand on the pedestal, and stand there and watch its chest and nose for solid 2 minutes. And that's all.
Zora would stay with Roderick, and the whole time beholding the severed head, like over their own head, like almost so that it's at eye level with Roderick, and begin like giving around and talking to him through it.
Well, I don't think she's bringing the severed head, but that's hilarious. No. No. All right. So, Pat, yeah, you stop. The rest of the group kind of moves on. You hear them kind of picking their way through. Rivers, I do need that stealth check.
It's no problem at all.
Kind of is.
Oh, let's go. 20. Oh,
20.
wait. I have disadvantage. Hang on. Wait. Do I see? Yeah, I do. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
So, as I suggested, from this path, you're kind of having to climb over stones and rock, and it's just not super like stealthy or dexterous.
Sure.
You hear a lot of crunching rocks, sliding over some of it. It's just not quiet. So 6. Okay. Okay. Darren, and what was yours?
That'd be a 20, actual 20 crit.
Oh, I thought you said 17 or
One
16.
of us is really.
No,
that was my perception check.
Yeah, just your perception check.
So my stealth check is a 27.
Got it. And the perception was what? I couldn't remember. 17?
14.
14. Got it. All right. I got to check something real quick.
I'm extra stealthy for you, Rivers.
Yep.
I love it. Yeah, there's rocks like hitting my scale mail, like clanking off of me.
Oh yeah.
I'm what's his name? The elf from Lord of the Rings, just like bouncing off shit.
Yeah.
Checking something. Sorry. Alright, got it. Had to make all those rolls. Okay. Describe what you see. Pat, I'm going to start with you. As you stare intently at this thing, what you notice after you wait there for a minute, you see the mouth open again as you're standing there, and you're close enough this time and really watching for anything. You see 2 gears, kind of like and you see 2 gears, the mouth just moves a tiny bit, and you see this little puff of smoke kind of come out again. Nothing else moves. You can just see 2 little gears inside the mouth kind of just shift.
Interesting. All right. I've got the information. Did Zora stay with me, or did she keep walking?
No, she actually kept going.
Okay. Well, look around and realize that nobody's with me and go to kitchen.
Okay.
Fucking Scooby-Doo.
It's not real.
It is not real. It does not appear to be real. You feel pretty good that it is not alive. All right. Start with Rivers and Calsolas and describe what you see as you come around the far side.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the water and potty.
You're good. Rubble is just... Drew, you're dirty 20. The damage here looks like it's from battle. You can see the rock and debris. With a dirty 20, you get a pretty good sense of it. That this structure was hit heavily with probably like... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, siege weapons.
Okay.
To take out the walls. Now, there is burnt out spots as well that looks like some sort of fire and burning, maybe spells, or it could have been like flaming rocks shot through the air, possibly. But definitely, this side of the building took a massive offensive. And it's just been totally blown away. It looks like it's been this way for many, many years. As you recall from the lore that you guys have been told, Agenvastholt was attacked by Strahd before he was a vampire. They stood up to Strahd's family, this order, and there was a massive battle here in this valley. And the dragon was killed, his head was cut off, and stored in the castle, I believe is what you were told. All right. The other 2 of you make your way around to the side of the building, and again, the walls, the parapet itself, the front parapet is gone. There is nothing there to go into, or it does not carry on. Because again, this building is 4 stories, or 3 stories tall. The towers are 4 stories tall on either side. This tower, the closest one that you're using for partial cover, it's got partial walls, but you can tell there's no interior structure left to it. It is completely wiped out. However, the main building, the wall is partial for about 5-10 feet, Ethan, and then the wall is just missing. And you can see giant chunks of stone have kind of been pushed out, in and out, and there is about a 20-foot space that you could easily crawl through and into this building. The next parapet is destroyed as well. The one that's in the back of the house, so again, remember it's four-cornered, these rounded parapets, it is completely destroyed. But you do have access to the main building from here, and then the building continues around to the back. And from here, as you're coming around this side, and the fact that that other parapet is gone, you can mostly see through it. You can see the back part of this building. There's a little bit of a jut out in the back that goes out another, kind of get the main building, and then a jut that goes out probably 30 or 40 feet, and then that becomes this tower that goes up 5 stories up into the sky. And from here, you can also see, Darren and Rivers, you can also start to see just the edges of this outbuilding that is behind that jut out on the far side of the building from you now. It looks like from here, it looks to be made out of a dark stone. This outbuilding is not very big, maybe 20 feet, across in all directions. Darren and probably Rivers, I think you would both kind of pick it out as probably a mausoleum.
Sure.
Should we go there first? If you're going to bury a weapon or put a weapon, what are the chances of being put with the fallen hero?
Yeah, no, that's good thinking. Yeah, smaller area too. Check it out. See, maybe even there's a secret. Maybe there's a false tomb that leads to a staircase that leads to the Argynvostholt vault.
Yeah, maybe.
Big maybe.
Maybe Strahd's sleeping there. We just stab him with a stake and we're done.
Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, I like it. I think I'd be down to go check out the outbuilding first.
You just want to try to cheese the whole campaign right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Speed run.
You go around the corner. Strahd's just standing there. All right, we're ready to finish this up, guys?
Do it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Strahd, with against 6 of you, I'm pretty sure he would still win at your current level. But all right, so yeah, I mean they're coming up behind you. They're a little bit behind, but you guys are basically at the wall entrance. What do you want to do? Do you want to wait until everybody catches up, or do you want to cross over and keep going around the building?
I just kind of wave them after us, and I point towards the building, like.
Okay.
And just kind of wave them on and then just motion for Rivers to keep going.
Okay. You do. Darren, as you two start moving forward, kind of crossing past this opening in the wall, you see the room, because it's wide open to space. You can't not see it. And you can see the rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber. It's a huge chamber. Whatever this room is that's right here, where this outer wall, it covers almost front to back this entire structure. It's one giant chamber that you're looking into as you kind of move past it. It looks like an old ballroom. You can see 2 giant chandeliers hanging from this structure. It is... Let me double check something. These maps are a little bit tough to read. I need to remember if it's 2 stories tall. No, it is just the first story. So it's about 10 feet tall. You see these 2 chandeliers, covered ceiling. And yeah, it just looks like a giant ballroom. You can see huge tables scattered around, broken mostly, fire and kindling. But it's just a giant big room. And you can see other doors inside that lead further into the structure from there as you're walking past. However, as you're moving past and you take this room in, Darren, your perception roll goes off. And you see, in the far right corner of this room, you see 4 sets of eyes flitter, just kind of open and close.
And then 4 different people's sets of eyes, or like...
No,
4 sets of eyes all close to each other.
It looks like 4 sets of eyes all close to each other. You see these 4 eyes kind of flitter. And you see...
4 eyes or 4 sets of eyes?
4 eyes. 4 eyes close together. Absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry. Again, very lack of sleep here. I'm trying.
I'm
you
just
see
making sure.
4 eyes looking at, just kind of flitter open as you're moving, as if maybe someone's movement disturbed their eyes. Maybe the person moving through this rubble. You see these 4 eyes just kind of open up, and they open up in unison, very close together. You see these 4 eyes kind of snap open, and Darren, in that corner, it's a dark corner, kind of filled with debris, and you're not sure what else. Something's kind of covering your view. You see a creature start to move. It's black.
Where?
It just gets up
Towards
for
us,
now.
or-
It just
Okay.
starts to stand. You see this black hulk of a creature start to stand up. It's probably a good 7-8 feet long, about 4 or 5 feet tall, as it starts to kind of clamber up. And then you see 2, 4, 6, 8 sets of legs, as you see a giant spider stand up
This part
and just kind of twists his head, looking at you, Rivers.
And this is from inside looking out.
It's inside.
right?
Yeah, it's inside the building. Yeah, it's inside this giant room. And you see what is clearly a giant spider there.
Called it.
Did you say spider?
Keep moving.
I think I said something like I listed off like minotaur or like mind reading spider.
Well, I didn't write
It has
this.
to be
This is
mind
right
reading.
out of the. This is right out of the book. Yeah, you see this spider just starts looking at you, Rivers.
Keep walking. Just keep walking. Walk right
Sound like we never saw it.
I
kinda does
literally whisper, keep walking.
Yeah,
You just-
keep going. Just ignore it.
You hear it just kind of hiss, kind of, and it moves a couple of steps towards the wall. What are you doing?
Towards
Do
the
you want
wall,
to-
meaning what?
Towards your
Towards
your opening.
Yeah,
It takes just a couple of very tentative steps towards you.
Hey, can anybody calm this thing down? Might be just a wild animal come in to settle down.
It
Do have
just
animal handling.
it just hisses.
Roderick, say a pacifying word. See if it'll.
Roderick is not here yet. He's a little bit behind.
Oh,
The rest of the group is starting to catch up. But yeah, this is what you see. I mean, yeah, absolutely. You can keep moving. At this point, what's left of this building with this room, it's pretty much open air. There's really, as you keep moving, it's going to keep seeing you. There's not a lot of cover. There's a couple chunks of wall that you could absolutely kind of duck behind. But the rest of your travel around this building will be an eye shot of this thing until you get
It
fully
can or
behind
can't
the
see
room. Can.
I'm confused. So you're saying it does see us, or are you trying to tell us to hide from something that can already see us?
No, I'm saying it can see
Sorry.
you. Sorry, I will
It's
say it
going to
again.
continue. It'll continue to see us.
Yeah,
Basically, like
it's-
we're not going to walk away from it. Like it's.
Well, I'm not saying you can't walk away from it. I'm just saying it will. It has good sight lines on you all the way to the back of this building because there's just chunks of wall missing. Once you kind of get to the opening, there is no more wall left until you get to the back structure of this whole building. This whole left side, for the next probably 40, 50 feet, it will see you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
There are
all
places
right,
you
so
can
I'm-
hide in the debris. You could absolutely, if you want to try to duck out of the way, but keep walking will be very visible. I just wanted to be clear.
Okay. All right. So I kind of look at Rivers and look to the closest place where we can duck duck down. And as we do that, I basically start moving towards a spot to hide and motion for him to follow. I cast Thaumaturgy and have the sound of a dragon roaring on the other side of the building.
Okay.
Just screaming from the other side of the building.
Okay. You all hear this roar come out. What is the rest of you doing? You see Darren and Rivers kind of duck down behind some debris. So Lysander and the rest of the girls, and again, Roderick, you're just kind of coming around the far side now. Lysander, what are you doing?
You're a dragon. Roderick is a dragon.
Roderick here's the dragon.
Very different news, guys. Like, vastly different news.
Wow,
heading back to the cart.
that's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. That's great. But let's start with Lysander. I'll work my way through. Lysander, what are you doing?
Start heading back to the cart after I hear a dragon, and
Is that what you're doing? You can turn back? Now, you see Darren just kind of duck down right in front of you, maybe 10 feet away.
I think after all that, I would start to look for cover, assuming there's a dragon somewhere around
Okay,
here.
yeah,
That's
you
what
just look for cover in the rubble as well, trying to kind of hide. So, all right, so that's what you do. I would think Zora and Esmeralda will do the same. So all of you are in view of kind of this spider creature. What I'd like you to do, the dragon is definitely a distraction. And Darren, you see the spider kind of turn its head and look. What I want to do is have you each make a hide roll. And this will be a team success or fail to see if it even kind of looks back for you or you kind of disappear and its attention is elsewhere.
Everybody makes this?
Yeah, everybody that's in view, except for Roderick. And then Roderick, I'll get you next. So I'd like everyone to make a stealth check. Sorry.
Ooh. Not as good as my first one, but I'll take it.
So everybody but Roderick. Roderick, I'll get what you're going to do next in a second.
Nine's pretty good, honestly. Nine's really solid.
What was it?
9.
Okay. Zora has a 7. And that's Zora, and then I got to get Esmeralda. 22. It's a team success or fail, so it's going to be the average. Esmeralda will... Oh, she has a... that's a 22 for Esmeralda. She vanishes into the debris. So that's a success. Darren, you had a 22 as well. That's a success. Yep. Zora is a fail. Rivers is a fail. Drew, you're the tiebreaker. What'd you get?
I got a 15.
15. Yeah, it hears the dragon. You manage to duck behind. And Darren, this is what you see as you're kind of peering around to cast the spell. You see the spider just scurry over towards the back wall. But as it moves out of the way, you see 3 more kind of dug into the back corner of this room, hidden by this creature's form. You see 3 more of them skitter away across the floor towards the other side of this room. You hear...
Are they smaller ones?
Nope.
Can I tell, or?
Nope. There are 4 very big spiders. I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 more. 4 more for a total of 5, to be clear on that number. You see 4
they
more.
combine into one giant spider?
No, they don't. They just kind of skitter across the floor towards the far side of this room. And you just hear like a door kind of get pushed and kind of like a part of the wall just kind of gets pushed through. And they skitter further into the building.
Wait.
Maybe we should climb one of the walls.
I'd say we just... Do they all went further in, right?
Yeah, they all went into the would be the center of the building somewhere.
Fucking book it. Like, back towards where we were headed.
So you guys will take... Okay, hold on. Roderick, you heard a dragon. I got to get back to Roderick. Roderick, you can't really see the group. You're making your way around the far side, lagging behind, when you hear a dragon.
Did it come from the house or behind me?
It came from the house. Yeah. Yep.
I have a quick thought of, okay, so the statue was a real dragon, but there is one in the house. And
yep. Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
Book it towards the house.
Book it where?
Towards the house where I saw the last of the team.
Okay, so you could book it around the corner. Yeah. So you come around the corner as, I assume, Darren, what are you doing? You said you want to book it now. So the spiders disappear. You get up and start, what, running?
So should we go? I basically say, should we go? They're not here, right? Well, look at Rivers.
go like
Other
leave,
chance.
like
No,
bail?
I'll go check out. We can't leave. We gotta go
Yeah,
check out the building.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah,
I literally
sprint
waved
across the clearing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally wave everybody on.
Okay, so you just start running towards the back of this building. Within about, again, 30, 40 feet, you clear this kind of debris field to a more physical structure where, you can't see into the building any longer. And yeah, you start dashing across this grassy field back behind the building. You see a number of windows along this back side, this back jut-out window with the giant tower underneath it. You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4 windows along this back wall. They are stained glass windows as you come around this far side. And as you make your way around the back, you come to the back of the building entirely. There's another stained glass window. And from there, as you come around the far back jut of this building, you see this stone structure in the back field. It is surrounded by a small fence, like a gated fence. And now that you're closer, you can see kind of back tucked into the building, you can see about a dozen gravestones closer to the side of the building that would be kind of blocked from view till you get to the far back. There's a single door on the mausoleum inside the fence.
We gotta get to the fence first.
Yeah, it's not a large fence. It's about 6 feet tall. It's decorative mostly, of kind of wrought iron fence.
Is there a lock or anything on it, or is it?
Nope, no, and you see no gate either.
Oh, interesting.
As in no opening, not
Correct.
like an opening without a gate. Yeah.
Yep, correct.
I'm just gonna clamber over it.
Yep, no rolls needed. It's just difficult terrain if this becomes a chase at any point. You climb over the fence, Rivers. Just clamber over it.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do, you get a better view of this. Clearly is a cemetery in the backfield of this structure. You can see there's a door that leads into this small stone mausoleum. You also notice as you climb over the fence, you can see the other side of the structure, the main structure. You can see a set of stairs that lead up. Looks like about 5 steps that lead up into this back jut of the building. There's stairs that lead up, and you can see a small door on the side of the structure. So it looks like the access to this graveyard is from inside the, Argynvost hold. You can see a little side door back there.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Calsolis, you hopping over too? I guess I want to look at how old do the gravestones look? I mean, like how disrepaired, weathered, like
very
ancient?
old, ancient. Yes.
Okay.
Like this place, ancient.
Yeah, for sure. I want to go check out that little 5-step up into the landing.
Did you say this the it goes into the main building or it goes into the mausoleum?
There are 2 doors. So there's a door that leads into the mausoleum, and then there is a little path that leads up some steps. Looks like it leads into this back jut of the mansion. I'll start calling it the mansion.
Mausoleum. Yeah. Check out the mausoleum before we go. We already know what's
Okay,
inside.
my bad. I misunderstood. Yeah. Check out go to the mausoleum.
And my descriptions may not be the best. So what I'm going to do at this moment is I'm going to put people on this map. I was trying to do most of it.
We got a map.
Yeah, there is a map.
Where things are.
I don't want to move into turns because that slows everything down. So, but I'll use it for reference, and I'll move characters around as needed, just quickly. All right, so let me activate it. Should be.
Did the others come with us when we took off?
Yeah, they're all at the fence. Okay. Everybody's at the fence.
Yeah.
And Rivers kind of crosses. I put you all over the fence for the moment, but Rivers, you climb over, and there's just like a path that leads. Basically, if you're looking right now, there's a path to the right that leads into this mausoleum, and then there's a little stairwell that leads up to the back jut of the mansion.
Okay.
What's the round thing? Is that part of the mansion as well? On the left,
that's the
top left?
Yep, that's the parapet. Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah, let's check out the mausoleum.
Yeah. I'll go up to the mausoleum door.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing? You're on the other side of the fence. I put your characters in the fence, but you guys are technically outside the fence right now. Are you guys climbing back there, or are you staying out in the field?
Look at the. Are there any names of the gravestones?
You might get closer and take a look.
Yeah.
You want to climb in and take a peek?
Yeah, take a little peekers.
All right, Lysander leaps over the fence and heads towards the graves. So what about the rest of you? Anybody else jumping the fence, or you guys all staying outside?
I'm going to stay outside.
You're outside?
Yeah.
Just so you know, as I'm climbing over the fence, I look back at Roderick and I said, that was me, the dragon. I was the dragon. And then I hop over.
Oh, God, I almost forgot I was actually going to show.
What's that?
Did you hear the dragon? Yeah, that was you?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
The dragon out front is mechanical. There were...
The 5 giant spiders inside the house are not, which you probably didn't see as you were running by.
Oh, jeez. Why are we here again? Definitely stay on the outside of the fence.
Okay. Got it. All right. So, Darren, what are you doing?
I'm with Rivers.
Okay, you're going to climb over, head to the mausoleum.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Esmeralda will stay outside the fence with you, Roderick, as well as Zora for now. Unless, again, at any point, if you guys want to direct one of them, you can. Esmeralda, I'll hold, but you can always direct Zora.
I feel like Zora should come with us.
Okay.
She's right at home amongst the dead.
Yeah, she really is. Drew, as you move towards these graves, the stonework has long been faded and destroyed by the elements. There are no names. There might be some letters and words on them, but nothing that can be made out to be names. But the words are... what languages do you speak, Lysander?
Oh, I speak Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Undercommon.
Okay, it's a language you don't recognize. There are definitely words, but you're not sure if they would spell something, even if they did, because you can see chunks are missing, letters are faded out. But this looks like a very, very old cemetery. I would like you to make an investigation check, though.
Sure.
Or perception, either one.
Well, I got a 22.
Okay. As you're making your way through them, looking at them, however, as you get towards the closer to the building, was it investigation or perception?
It was an investigation check.
Okay. So yeah, as you're looking through these stones, you do note that as you get closer to the building, the last couple, maybe the last 5 that you can see, the earth, as you step on it, is much looser than some of the other ones.
Gotcha.
Not again.
Better or worse.
While he's looking at that, Rivers and Lysander and Zora making your way towards it, you can see a tarnished, silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings cling to the stone tile roof of this clearly now mausoleum. An 8-foot-tall, 4-foot-wide white marble door is set into this inner side of this structure, and is engraved with the name Argynvost.
That's where I would that's where I'd hide a sword.
Pretty nice looking situation here. Okay, push the door open.
All right. Checking for traps.
You're checking for traps first?
Too late.
Yeah,
Too late.
He pushed it. He just reaches in, just pushes it. You do need to make a strength check or an athletics check, please, to open this door.
Right.
It is not easy. As you touch it, it is not moving easily.
Well, this was a dragon's home. So.
21 on the strength check.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
it is difficult, but yeah, you have no problem kind of pushing it aside.
Okay, now make the Constitution check.
You slide the door open. Inside, the interior of the mausoleum is dark and dusty. You can see 4 alcoves raised up from the floor on 4 of the walls, or kept 2 in the back wall, 1 on each side. And in the middle, there is a sarcophagus, dead center of this mausoleum. So you can see alcoves for other bodies. They're all empty. All 4 of those alcoves are empty. And then you see the stone sarcophagus in the middle. On the back wall between 2 of those alcoves is a script written in a language that is not common. So again, Darren and or Rivers, what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
Holy Moses.
You read way too much Calsolas.
Yeah, you read too much. It is
I told you I read everything.
Not surprisingly, Draconic. And it says, "Here lies the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost Holt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon."
That's where I'd hide the sword. I literally read it out loud as I'm reading it so Rivers can hear it. And then I look at it and said, "That's where I'd hide a sword."
Like, are we stepped into the mausoleum yet, or?
Well, you open
like,
the door.
You can
see that it's dusty. It is solid. There are cobwebs in here. From what you can see, it looks like this has been relatively left undisturbed. However, there are no bodies in the alcoves.
Just like Rivers, like after Calsola says that, Rivers like kind of looks at the main tomb with a little bit of reverence and just whispers like Argynvost, kind of like straight Gimli seeing the tomb in Moria.
Are there candles or anything inside?
There are candles. They're not lit, but there are old candles, kind of in a few of the little tiny little alcoves. Yes.
I'm assuming there's enough light and we all have dark vision that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there is light coming in because it's still light outside. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to worry about
just casts a thin line, well, a pretty large line. It's a big door, but just a line of light that kind of cuts right through the middle of this place.
Okay. I just kind of push past Rivers and walk in. And
I'd say let's walk in.
I just start checking out the sarcophagus, looking for traps or anything out of the ordinary.
You can make an investigation check for traps.
15. Well, it's on 16. It would have. Yeah.
You see, there is a mechanism for a trap. However, it is not engaged. It has already been tripped.
Son of a bitch.
And a scabbard, an empty scabbard.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. That's what I'm thinking. It's either the tomb's empty or there's a dead body somewhere else on the other side of the sarcophagus that fell for the trap.
Let's find out one out of 2, shall we?
Yeah.
Slide the tomb open.
Yeah, you do. As you do, you hear a click. Nothing happens. You do hear a click though as you pull it aside, revealing a completely empty tomb.
Damn it!
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Man, that would have been convenient.
I'm not going to say it wasn't one of the possible random places it might have been.
That's what was going through my head. I was like, man, did we just roll nice and head back to exactly where it is?
Could have been. While that's happening, however, Drew, as you kind of check them, you can't read these languages. As you're kind of moving around outside, you and Roderick, I need each of you to make a perception check.
Oh, you got it.
What we got?
Oh boy, that's a net 20.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
I got a
19 and
19.
20. Yeah. 19 and 24. With a nat 20, Roderick, you happen to be maybe, still feeling a little uneasy about the dragon you heard. You're watching the house maybe a little more closely.
Likely.
As you look up, and just at about the right time, Lysander maybe just catches the corner of your eye. You don't quite see it as clearly. Lysander, you see, as you look up, you see another curtain has been pulled aside up on the third floor of this structure, and you see someone looking down. For you, it's just a second. Roderick, you saw it for a much longer time, so you get a full view. And what you see... You see a pale white face, long white hair, broad shoulders, wearing what looks like some sort of black, plate mail in the window, Pat. And you can see this humanoid-looking man, again, very pale white face, looking down right into the graveyard.
Does it look like one of the riders? Those guys, the riders that we just saw, the nightmares, they didn't.
No, it looks nothing like that. They didn't have any hair, and they're kind of covered. His head is completely clear. He's wearing just plate armor, no helmet. But you see just kind of a white, starkly white, kind of pale gray face, long white hair that goes down to his shoulders, very knightly, kind of long hair. And you see black, kind of almost like obsidian-looking armor. Standing in the window, and he's looking right down at all of you. And as soon as you look up, you see him, lock eyes with him. That's what your nat 20 is, so you kind of see all his features. You can see, as you lock eyes, you see two pale red kind of glows to his eyes as you look up. And as soon as he sees you see him, and he's looking down, you see him just kind of, almost like a derivative, kind of... sigh, God damn it, kind of look, and closes the window, and you see the curtains go, and all Drew you see is just the curtain move and maybe the side of a face for just a second.
Got it.
Did you look over at Esmeralda? Did you see that?
Oh, hold
out
on.
the window?
Nope, she didn't.
Oh, man, there was somebody in all black armor window.
Just raises an eyebrow. Interesting.
Didn't you say that there was nobody that lived here? Or that it was haunted?
I said that I've heard it's haunted.
Well, does anybody live here?
Maybe we should go find out.
The 5 spiders say we shouldn't.
Hey, if my camera was on, you would see me essentially smacking, shaking my head. Oh.
She sees that door.
Sure
I'm sorry, go ahead, Drew.
Oh, I was just going to make a joke. Please continue.
Okay. When she says that, Pat, she kind of nods to the back door to the mansion that you guys can see from the fence. She goes, "You want to go check it out?"
Shit. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Pat, try to impress her.
It's Roderick. He has to.
Yeah, maybe flex your muscle a little bit.
Well, when she says that, yeah, she'll jump over the fence at that point and kind of let's go check it out.
Oh. Give a sigh of, okay, let's do this. Do an athletic hop over the fence as well.
Okay, and Lysander, you see the two of them look up at the window too. So obviously, you saw something. You can tell Roderick saw something. He leaps over the fence, and the two of them kind of move into the graveyard.
Actually, yeah, as we're passing by, tell Lysander there was somebody in that there.
Are you sure it wasn't a giant spider?
Yes. Wait.
You had to think about it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Or maybe it was a coat rack with a hat on it.
It's possible.
Okay, so this is what you guys see at this moment. So you're in this back kind of section of the building. The two of you guys are just open the sarcophagus. You guys are in the field. Below you, I got to do this map kind of three-dimensionally. So as you're looking up, you can see above you windows on the second floor, for sure, on the parapet, as well as the main building. You can see windows along this back jut out, which I'll just highlight on the map, this sort of back section of the map. And again, this tower that goes up, impossibly high, up to 5 feet tall. And then up on the third floor, you can see third floor. You see two windows looking out from the main structure down into this area. No windows on the back side of the building from here on the back jut out. And then the parapet, you can see another set of windows that goes up all the way on the fourth floor. So you can see windows all the way up this little side parapet as well. And then you have these stairs that lead up into this back section. Rivers,
and then
Lysander?
over here is the mausoleum.
The mausoleum is the back right building.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the parapets start the main building over here.
I gotcha. And then these are the stairs.
Yep.
And then Roderick saw somebody up here.
It would have been, I'm going to highlight where I would have seen it. It would have been over there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. In the main structure, not that little. The side building where the tower comes down looks like it's like almost like an addition. Like you have the main structure and then you have this little back jut that looks like an addition. Looks like it doesn't fit with the rest of the structure.
Oh.
But that's where the door is at, right? There's no door into the main area?
Correct.
Interesting.
It just doesn't follow the rest of the architectural view. I mean, it doesn't look like it's made out of different stone, but it looks like a side building of some sort. But it is attached to the main structure. What do you want to do? The three of you that are outside for a minute while they're investigating the mausoleum?
I'm actually, for the first time, going to pull my shield off of my butt. And I'm going to pull it out and pull my hammer out as well. But I will walk up to the steps, yeah.
Okay, so you and looks like Lysander, you're kind of walking up the steps. Are you walking up the steps as well?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So the two of you make your way up the side steps at this point. Esmeralda right behind you. At this point, as you're approaching the door, she just pull out her sword. Just unsheaths it at this point. You make your way up the steps. There is a small side door. Let me find Q14. There's a lot. It's a big map. Q14. Staircase. Oh, let's see if there's anything I need to be aware of.
Yeah, lay it on us.
I'm looking real quick. Sorry. Wasn't super. Oh, wait, that's inside. I need Q15. Good lord, this map's huge. Stone staircase curls up the outside, leading to the front sturdy wooden door. Yeah, to just a standard wooden door. No windows on this.
Check if there's any traps or anything on it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a check. There is one little stained glass window right to the right of it, but you can't really see, because it's stained glass, you can't really see inside.
So I wanted to ask that before, and I'm glad you said it again. Are there any depictions on the stained glass windows? Or
no, it's just colors. Just colors like reds and blues and greens and golds. In this part of the building, it faces the west basically, so you can kind of imagine that the sun setting here is going to just shine right through these windows.
I see you. So it was a late edition, yeah.
Drew, what'd you get?
Oh, I got a 9, so
looks clear. Looks clear.
Yeah. Check the handle, see if it's unlocked.
You go to move the handle. The door is locked. It's not like a lock. As you turn the handle, it does turn. As you kind of push just a little bit, you feel it hits tension, like there's a bar across, like a sliding bar. You can tell kind of middle of the door is kind of stopping it from moving.
I gotcha.
Look at Lysander. Flex a bicep. As if to say, do you want me to actually just I look like an idiot now. Do you want me to punch it open?
Oh, thank goodness! I thought you were coming on to me. Yes, please punch it
Ah,
All right, step fast. Yeah. Can I give it a one step and a shoulder?
okay, you just kind of just shoulder into it. Yeah, go ahead and give me a athletics check, please.
Oh wait, and I get advantage. 17 and 23 on the second.
23, that'll do it. No problem. You just smash through the door. You hear something break and crack, and as you kind of push through it, you see splinters of a wooden bar that's just been split in two, just drops onto the ground as you push it open.
I'm assuming we hear that.
Yeah. You would hear that. I'll bring you guys back into this as you hear a door right about the time you guys opened it and said, "Damn it," or whatever you said. Yeah, and you hear a crunch outside.
Oh, for the love of...
Yeah. Better get to that before something, even more things happen. So scurry on out. Like do a quick once over though before we leave, Doug. Like anything? Do I see anything at all? Like. Or you said it was picked pretty clean, right? Like
it looks, really... Yeah, you get the impression. I mean, now that you see that the sarcophagus is empty and the trap checked, and you look at the alcoves being cleared, it looks like this place has been literally robbed.
Yeah, no, I'll just basically hurry out after I hear that.
Okay, you do. You step outside to see Esmeralda is on the stairs, Zora next to her. The two of them are forcing a door open. You see Roderick just push through a door and kind of pushes it open. Roderick, that's what you see. As the door opens, let me put you there so you can actually see it on the map. As you and Lysander open it. I'm going to put you in the room just so you can kind of see it. It'll be a little easier.
So cool.
There's a lot of walls. You see what looks like a... let me just read it. Let me read the description. Cracked, that's not a word, cracked wooden pillars. I'm very tired. I can barely see straight. Cracked.
You got 10 more minutes, Doug. You can talk it out. Come on.
Cracked wooden pillars support what you can see around above you. As you open the door, there's a short ceiling over you. It's actually, you almost have to duck underneath it, Pat, as you kind of open it up. It looks like it's a wooden structure. You can see pillars. You can see them on the map there, kind of moving around or kind of holding it up. There's a balcony over top of this room, whatever it is, and it's basically over top of you. So you can see cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs what appears to be in this room a stone-walled chapel. So you can see this looks like a chapel as you kind of look through it. It's stone ground on the left and right side. The middle is all wooden, directly kind of a wooden path from kind of front to back. And at the far end, at the back side of the building, you can see a stone altar. Let's see. There's a door that leads back into the main structure that you can see, and a door that heads back west. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. Good Lord, I can't read tonight. The altar is carved with a rising sun coming up kind of right in the middle of the altar. It looks like a sun. Lysander, you would give me a religion check.
13?
Okay. You would recognize this is another symbol of the Morning Lord, once again. Not a surprise, as that's the only churches you've seen in Barovia. You see another kind of insignia of the Morning Lord, once again carved into the side of this altar. Tall arching windows, set with panels of stained glass, as I described, decorate the walls behind the altar. Behind the altar, as you take on this whole room, you see 3 figures kneeling behind it. They look like ghostly apparitions, and they are each with their hands folded, kneeled and praying at the altar, and they're facing into this room. They're behind it, looking in. The three of them sit there, knelt, hands kind of crossed, and you just hear this low drum of words, unintelligible to the humanoid ear, but you hear this just murmuring happening.
If I were to look at the dude that I saw in the window upstairs from behind, do I think that would be comparable? Like, so figure-wise?
As you take them in, each one of them appeared to be human. You see human faces. The first one on the left has short, kind of brownish hair. The second one has silver hair, and the third has blonde hair. Their faces, however, are tattered and sort of deformed and kind of give a ghostly, kind of Ghostbusters kind of look to them, like faces that have long aged. But they definitely have an apparition kind of look to them. You can see partially through them. Each one of them is wearing chainmail that you can see, and have long swords along their backs.
Oh, I hope they're not upset about the door.
That's what you see. That's what the two of you see. So let me really quick before I want to get your reaction first. But Darren and Rivers, as you see them kind of open the door, and you guys aren't. I put you in the room, but you're really kind of at the stairwell, like just opening the door.
Right.
Okay. So what are the two of you guys doing outside when you see Pat opening the door, forcing the door?
Can I look around? I guess everybody can still see it. Can I just glance around the side of the building, make sure that the spiders aren't like coming on us from the side?
Yeah, you kind of glance around. Yeah, you don't see anything. No sign of spiders. Sure. Yeah, good question. I'm glad you guys are petrified of these spiders.
Well, they can probably read minds.
They probably can.
Look at the graveyard again. Anything happening?
No. As he busts through the door, everything is quiet as a tomb, as they say, outside.
Right,
well, I'm pretty sure we already found where the ghosts are anyway. So
correct.
I'll just run up to the door, like catch up with them.
All right, you're just catching up. Darren, anything different or special?
So they didn't react to him smashing the door open. They're still just hanging out. Is that?
Well, yeah, you can't see them, but I'm getting to that. But all you see is the door open. I'm just looking for your reaction.
Okay. All right. So when I come out and I see that they've smashed the door open, I'm gonna make the dragon roar again from the other side of the house.
Okay. You
throw off as much as possible the sounds of whatever's happening.
Okay.
Multiple directions. Misdirection.
Okay, interesting. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. So Roderick and Lysander, as we prepare to wrap, what's your immediate reaction? As the door opens, you guys are on the landing. You see these three figures kneeling and praying. What are you doing?
Turn my head 180 degrees to look at Lysander.
I think you're dead. Full exorcist twist.
Full on break your own neck. It's like, well, this has been fun. Click.
What do?
Okay, so you turn your head to Lysander.
Just like because he can see inside of the door as well.
Yeah, you're both there. You're both crowding the door, so you can both see. Yep.
Shit. I didn't expect anybody to be in here.
I don't see anything. She's totally trying to gaslight him.
As soon as he says that, the dragon roars again.
Well, we're getting to that in a second. Yeah.
And I also don't hear anything.
I didn't hear that.
All right,
I didn't hear that.
So, Lysander, is that what you're saying? Are you actually? I mean, you're kind of a silver tongue. So, he says, I did expect them to be here. Do you react or say anything, or is that what you're saying? Just to be clear, I can never be sure.
Yeah. I think what I would say is out loud, addressing the ghosts. Sorry about your door.
Okay. And then, as you say that, you hear a couple of things. One, as you say sorry about your door, the three of them look up in unison, kind of look at the two of you, and you just hear, leave this place. You are not welcome here. The three of them.
Yeah, I figured the door was locked.
The three of them standing up as they say this, but standing and sort of floating, like they just kind of casually kind of come fully, straight, and then kind of float just a couple inches off the ground behind the altar. They say that, and then you hear a dragon roar behind you somewhere. Once again, it sounds very similar to the last one. You hear this dragon's roar, and then Drew, as if in response, and Roderick, you hear this dragon, you hear another roar from somewhere deeper in the house. You hear a
I was just thinking that. I was like, this is going to be that thing of like, I can't tell if there's a real dragon around, and there is going to be a real dragon around. I'm like, it's just a thing.
Just a thing. Doing. And as you hear that, and it sounds like it's inside, it doesn't sound like a big roar, but you definitely hear a kind of sound almost echoing the first one. You hear it, and then you hear a second one right behind it. And as you do, the three reverents that each of these ghosts, these reverent kind of spirits, all stand up, saying, leave this place. Each of them start to float towards you, and as they do, that is where we are going to stop for the night.
Okay.
I was really hoping it was like the priests that you come across in Dark Souls that they chant at you and they stand up and they just give you like 7 experience each time you kill them.
We can find that out next time. But for those listening, if you're listening, sorry about the camera problems and the sound issues, but have a good night, and we're going to put up the credits. So we'll see you in 2 Wednesdays. All right, so let me hit that off.